Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo, yo, yo.
what's up, my
Welcome,
good people?
welcome, welcome. It's your
Back.
boy James, the hostess with the mostest. I am the faithful sidekick, the vintage chair, aka homegrown kicks. Don't call me the vintage chair because I'm gonna come after you. And we are back with another beautiful live, man. James, tell us how you feeling, man. What's been going on?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I just been, just taking it easy, putting out videos sporadically, like whenever
Easy
stuff's
like
coming
Sunday
about. You know what I
morning.
mean? Just been working, chilling, enjoying this beautiful weather that we're getting now that we're transitioning into summer. But I'm
Oh,
happy it's Friday, and I'm happy we're back with this live because this is one of the highlights of my week. We got 14,000 people that just popped up in here, man. We got Amazing World of Raffy. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here again. We got Nitro in the building. High and A. Straight Paper Chaser in the building.
straight paper chasing.
And he says, hit that like button on your way in.
Please,
Happy
please.
holiday weekend, y'all. It
And
is
hit that
Memorial Day
subscribe
weekend,
button as well. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it hard.
for
And hit
sure.
those notifications so that you can be notified to always come back for a Friday live. Man, we got to come up with I guess, an official name for it because we've been doing this for like, it feels like for a minute, but not too long.
I feel like we've been doing it consistently since like the beginning part of the year.
Really.
I believe so.
Dang, yeah, it don't feel like that long, but like we've been doing it consistently. So like if y'all in the chat got ideas for a name that we can like throw up there and maybe we can pick one. If we pick it, maybe I can come up with something special for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but maybe I can come up with something special for y'all. So yeah, 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 yeah.
Amazing World of Raffy wants to know why you changed your name to Vintage Chair. If anybody wants to know, last week there was some kind of people in the chat talking about his old chair or whatever,
Yeah,
and so he's Vintage Chair. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. We had a oh gosh, I don't want to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway because I'm me. We had a chubster hater hippie in the chat last week, and he got mad at Big Homie. And when I said something to him, he was like, the best thing that he could say or come up with about me was the chair. And he was like, it's an old chair, and he brought his stupid friend in to co-sign with him, and I guess they thought that was going to be a running theme, a running joke, but I'm like, it's a chair.
but either way, no more talking about the negativity. I'm happy that you guys are all here in the building tonight. Uh,
Yes.
Goon Baby's here. What's up, fellows? What's up, my guy? Carl Q says Happy Friday to you. Vince Davis Studios. What's up, fellas? What's up, Vince? Thanks for being here tonight, as always. And Isn't World of Raffy said, to be honest, telling you the truth, I have the same chair like yours, but gave it away to my wife's sister.
Hey, hey, look. A lot of times, old furniture can be the most comfortable furniture. I mean, this is comfortable and it's in a good spot. And it's
Right.
not like I can't reupholster it. Like I know how to do upholstering too. So like if I wanted to, I could. I just don't care. It's a chair. Ooh, bars. Hey, hey, homegrown honey bun, the rapper coming soon. Like honey bun rings and big honey bun pendants and all that coming soon.
Talking Thrones said, "What's good, fellas? What's up with you,
Man,
man?
what's good talking? What's good? What's good?
Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I checked out your channel a little bit too, by the way.
Oh,
Um,
you got a channel? Hey, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, man. Just remind me because I'll forget.
yeah, he got like 700,000 subscribers.
What? Jeez,
Yeah,
bananas! And you're here with us, man. I appreciate you.
thanks for being here. All right, let's see what else. M. Hirsch says Travis. Yeah, so getting
Travi.
getting right into the content here in a second. I do want to point out one thing to you guys because you guys always supporting. We're 13 subscribers away from 8.5K to put
Hey,
it to put us officially 1,500 subscribers away from 10,000. 14,000. So
8.5 of them things.
every like counts, every comment
Yeah,
counts,
yeah,
every view counts,
yeah.
every share. Share this with your baby mama, your side chick, your ex-wife, whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? Just share it out, guys. I know you guys do because I get reports on it. Man, I love you guys. Thank you. We're almost there. So
Oh yeah, yeah. You do get notifications for shares. I
I
almost
do.
forgot. For shares, saves, all of that, man. That's dope. Like when I see somebody like save something or add my joints to the favorites on other social media platforms, I think that's dope, man.
But yeah, as far as the Travis goes, some news came out today that they're going to be restocking the Dunk Low SB, which, if you guys are not aware of what that
That's
is,
crazy. I wonder why though.
it is this right here.
Right.
And I believe these came out 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
And I've wanted these pretty much since the first time I ever
Maybe
saw them. I'm a huge, huge fan of like the bandana paisley print thing.
Paisley print. Yeah, this man love Paisley.
I
Y'all
love
just
it.
don't know.
I love it.
Like
Right.
you could put Paisley print on a two and he might actually buy it.
If they put paisley print on it too, I will buy it. And y'all know I don't like them Jordan 2s. If they put paisley print on 2, I'm be like, they aight, they aight. But if you look at these prices, guys, like these are insane, right? Like
Yeah.
they're really crazy for like the super small sizes. Like a size 6.5 is $1,900.
Yeah, yeah. And these dropped, like you said, like in 2019, 2020,
It was something like
when resale for small shoes was bananas. Like when a 9.5 was probably going for almost 1,000 even before release day.
See, yeah, and he's absolutely right. Nowadays, all the bigger sizes go for more on the resale market, but like
Yeah,
3, 4 years ago, like my size 8, 8.5, 9, those were like the money sizes. I don't know if you
yeah.
guys remember that, but it was crazy. Like I would miss out on a sneaker and it would be automatically $900. And I'm like,
Right,
what the, you know what I mean? But
right.
in my size, these are going for 1,300, homegrown size 10, 1,500,
Can't do it.
size 12, 1,600. I mean, these, you know, maybe not be for everyone, but this sneaker right here does resell for a lot of money.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you want this shoe, you have to come out your pocket. You gotta sell some other sneakers. You gotta hope for, you know what I mean, a good deal. I don't know. I know I'll never pay that for this. I don't feel like
Right,
it's worth this amount of money.
right, right, right.
But from everything that we're hearing, over the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of rumors for Travis and another SB Dunk being made. And today they said that they're going to be restocking this shoe in September.
Oh, okay. That's why they're thinking about another dunk, huh?
Yeah, they're thinking about doing another Dunk with Travis. So, you know what I mean? But either way, right? Like, even to have a chance, we know that the stock's probably going to be low on it and everything like that. We
Yeah,
get that. But
yeah.
some of us might catch W's on that, especially if
I
it's
just
going to be
hope
on
they
a
don't
sneaker
do
that
that EA mess that they did. Like,
yeah, but in September, you know, it's gonna be tough. But I mean, it's great to get another crack at that. They never, hardly ever, and I mean ever, restock anything Travis.
yeah, yeah.
Like
When
ever.
have they ever restocked? I don't think they.
The only one I remember in the United States was a couple of months ago. They restocked the Air Max One Baroque Brown on sneakers, and there was like 17.
Oh,
There
okay.
was like 17 pairs. Like
Oh, yeah.
they
I was
did
gonna say
that.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it was like a Jordan Reserve, or it wasn't really a Jordan Reserve, it was like a restock, and they restocked a couple of
Yeah.
sneakers, and that happened to be one of them. And,
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and,
But that was only like to certain regional areas
supposedly, like
because I didn't see that one on the restock list on my phone. It didn't pop up for me, but
yeah.
somebody else was like, "Oh yeah, it popped up for them." So
Yeah, there was, like, 4 sneakers that were being restocked at the same time, and it was the Air Max 1. I forget what the other ones were. If I go back through my videos, like, I'll be able to tell you what it is, um, yeah, I mean, that's big news, big news right there. Especially going into the fall time, man. If you catch a W on that, man,
ooh, yeah,
nice,
that's a good
nice
fall
fall
shoe.
sneaker, nice
Yeah,
fall shoe.
yeah.
So
I wonder
that's
if they'll bring the numbers down. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't know. I mean, it might. You know, it might bring it down some, but I don't
It's
think
not
it's
going to bring it down under 1,000 though. I
no,
mean, that's just
no, no,
yeah.
no,
That's why I said no. It's not because that's more wishful thinking on my part. But even at $1,000, I still wouldn't pay 1,000 for that shoe.
no, no, no. I'm not gonna pay crazy money for it, but I mean, like, I'll try everything in my power to hit that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have
Yeah,
a whole team working for me that day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get, I'm gonna call my cousins I haven't talked to in a little while, like live in other states, see if they got sneakers app. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna,
like I need you to open up this account, man. I heard new account openers might get EA.
yeah, yep. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like, so. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest news of the day. I do want to talk about the exclusive access for those SB Jordan 4s.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was talking about.
was any of you guys, were you able to actually purchase the shoes yesterday if you were given exclusive access? Because I seen, and I even checked my account, I was able to see it,
Yeah.
right? Which isn't really out of the ordinary. A lot of times, like when we know the exclusive access is going, I could see exclusive access even if they don't grant it to me.
Hold on.
Um,
Hold on. What does that shirt say?
subscribe.
Oh, man, so in case he does not say it, his shirt will tell you. Hit that subscribe button. I
Yeah,
love that. I love
yeah.
that.
Terrible at asking, but hey, go ahead and
The
sub up
shirt
to
will
the
do the
channel.
work. I like that.
Sub up. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Jordan 4s.
You
So
could see the price.
I could see it, right? But I wasn't able to like even get into the payment or whatever. But I seen a lot of
Really?
people like via screenshot, they were trying to get in to make the payment, and like the payment thing was like grayed out. Like either I guess like the payment system was broke again, which has been
Yeah.
happening a lot
Yeah.
ever since that Lost and Found release. There's always something wrong here or there. Not
Yeah.
every release, but it seems like anything that has like any kind of like hype at all, like
Right.
there's a payment issue.
Right.
So if you remember back whenever they were restocking the Lost and Founds on there, like a month or two ago, or whatever that was now, they kept delaying it. It was supposed to happen at like 11, and they pushed it to
Right.
12, and it
Right. Right.
because all the news that was coming out, everything that we saw in the discords and stuff was saying that their payment processing was broke. And then when
Right.
people were trying to, even myself included, like I wasn't able to check out. So it was like, it's just every time that there's something like that has a little bit of hype, a little bit of interest, man, like it's just
Right.
really
And I
tough on there, man. And they gotta
think I heard somebody say that they were hearing that like Android users had a different experience. Nah. I mean, maybe I think it was maybe like a different experience for everybody across the board because my Android, I was having the same thing that iPhone users was having. I could see the payment. It was in black. I tapped it just to see if I had EA. It went to the payment thing, and then like the first time, it actually like cycled through, and it was when it cycled through, it said something like error, remove item from cart or something like that, something crazy like that. And then the second time it just wouldn't like go to the payment. It was like item no longer available in stock or something like that. So no, it wasn't like an iPhone Android kind of deal. It was just more so of a like person to person kind of deal. So
I will tell you this though, like everybody that I work with, like they all used to have iPhones, and then I have a
yeah.
newer coworker. Um, Shout out to my boy Tyler, by the way. He has an Android phone, and I forget what release it was, bro. I think it was the Superman shock, or not the Superman, the Spider-Man shock drop day. It could have been a different release. It could have been the Jordan 4 shock drop, actually.
Right.
We were trying to get them or whatever, and bro, he has an Android, and they literally logged him out the moment that they dropped, and he had to sign back in.
Oh yeah.
And me, I got right in. You know what I
I
mean?
did like I guess it's one of like those little Google app reviews for the sneakers app because it does that every single time, and it's not just a hot release kind of thing. It's like even if I want to look at the sneakers app, it'll log me out.
Yeah.
Like it'll completely log me out, or if it doesn't log me out, if I want to look at a shoe or maybe like hit the pay button to see if it's in stock, because I think that's weird that if a shoe is sitting, you can't see the sizes until you hit the pay button. That's weird. That's a terrible idea because people might accidentally end up paying. But if I want to see if they have my size in stock by hitting the pay button, it'll go back to like a security screen that makes me log back in, that makes me sign back in. So it won't even completely log me out, but it'll somehow halfway log me out. And the last time I did it, it was saying like for security purposes. So I didn't just pull that security thing out of my butt, but they were like for security purposes, like verify your password. And I was like, this is stupid. Like on my iPhone, I don't have to do that. It keeps me logged in,
Yep.
and I can just flip through sneakers and do what I got to do. But for some reason, like Android, they have like this high security kind of thing for it. So
I honestly believe in my heart that they favor the iPhone. I mean, when originally sneakers was originally coming out, it was iPhone only.
yeah,
Three years ago, they sent me an advertisement to sign up for an Apple card, which at the time I didn't have. I had Apple Pay, but I didn't have the actual credit card. And they
right,
said, and they were like, "Hey, like you sign up for the Apple card, we'll give you 3% cash back on all your Nike purchases, plus a bunch of other stuff, and they'll even give you $75 off like your first like $100 purchase or something like that." And bro, let me tell you, I hit on every single thing that month whenever I did that. And they recently started sending them out again because they sent me another email. This is straight from Nike, by the way, for the Apple card, because they were giving everybody who uses the Apple card for purchases 6% cash back. So everything that I bought on sneakers, like the 13s and the uh, forget what else I bought, but I got 6% cash back on that, and they're still doing like they're giving you $75 off your first $100 purchase. So you're essentially getting like a pair of sneakers for like $125 or so. You know what I
right.
mean? Plus
I need
six
to check that.
plus 6% cash back. But like they really do favor the iPhone, man. Like I know you say
Right.
that they don't, but like they literally work with Apple.
Because I know
They
like
literally work with them every day. So
the year the year that they did that off white, that UNC off white won,
mhm.
they balanced the scales because that was like the year for a good, I think maybe year leading up to that release, maybe a year and a half. Like people were complaining about them favoring iPhone and not making it fair for Android users. So they kind of tried to balance the scales, and you could really tell. Because like with that release and a couple of releases after that, iPhone users were complaining that they weren't able to like actually access the app, whereas Android users would say, "Oh, I got in with no problem." Like there were tons of YouTube videos about it, and then I think they kind of just said, "All right, we've catered to them enough, we pacified them enough. Let's just go back to doing what we were doing originally."
Yeah, because when they did that shock drop for the Jordan 4, the Thunders, and like we were sitting in my boy's office, and like they literally signed him out. Like he was looking at it before, and the moment that they dropped, he was signed out. He had to sign back in, and then he
Yeah,
wasn't able to get him. And I'm like, bro, they really, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I've never, as an iPhone user, been signed out or anything. I've had trouble. I've had trouble with there's no purchase button. I've had trouble paying and things like that, but I've never been like signed out to where I didn't even have access to the app, you
man.
know?
You could take this part and make another video, man. Is iPhone back to their old tricks?
I already got a video in the works. Bro, you know how I do it. Um, but but yeah, like I mean, it's just crazy, I just seen a lot of like pissed off people yesterday when it came to that EA, man. And on top of that, there was only 10,000 pairs anyways.
Yeah,
There wasn't a lot of pairs. I mean, 10,000 pairs is nothing when
right,
there's a little hype, you know what I mean? That's basically
right,
just look at it like ten pairs. There's 10
right.
available,
Yeah, yeah.
so, if you guys were able to get through and cop, let me know down in the chat, you know what I'm saying? But they got to do something about that app. They definitely have to fix that app, man. Uh,
Let's
Talking
see.
Tone said, "Yes, sir. Love the sneaker talk, man. Thank you, bro." Carl Q said, Let's go 8.5K. Dr. Disinfect. What's up, man? How you doing? Straight paper chaser. That timeout finger was strong last week. Bro, yeah, like straight paper chaser, like I seen it in the chat when people was getting all, you know what I mean, getting all crazy. He was like, yo, I'm warning you. I was
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
straight paper chaser. Okay, my guy.
I
Let's
don't
see.
know why I didn't do it too, because I mean, I easily could have not entertained it, but I mean, what
Dude,
people think, and that was the funny thing. What people thought I was being mad. I'm like, look, dude, I could easily like kick you out of here.
right. Yeah, Goon Baby said he's at work watching us, man. Shout out to Goon Baby, bro.
Man, appreciate it, going baby. Don't I mean, but don't get kicked out, man. Put your headphones in. Don't let them know what you're doing.
We like, we could kick people out, like we could do stuff like that, but like honestly, that type of stuff rarely happens on my channel.
Yeah.
It rarely happens on these lives. And listen, if you want attention, we'll give you attention. If that's what if that's what someone's coming in for, we'll give it to you. You might not like it,
Oh
right?
yeah, I'll definitely give it to you.
You might not like it, but we'll definitely give you attention. Where we at here? Major World Rap said, if I had the money, I would buy the Fragment Highs. Those are my dream cops for the Travis.
Woo! What are the frag highs looking like now?
I think they're like 25 or something like that.
Oh, please no.
Right? Well, hey,
I mean that is a good question because mm, like I could throw a comparison out there because
so my size 2200,
mm,
your size 2200, but these 2 years ago were like $5,000.
yeah,
You know,
because like okay, so what kind of fluctuating hovers between that price range and kind of stays are that I have are the off-white UNCs, the original Travis Scott Mocha Highs, and then what else? The Union LA Storm Blues. And I'm telling you right now, okay, so two pairs I paid retail for. One pair I paid resale for, and those are the Travis Highs because I was like, I'm just gonna like blow a bag, for once to just experience it. And I paid like for the Travis Highs, I paid maybe like 12 for them at the time. So that tells you how long I've had them. But at two bands, no way, no, not for none of them. No, I mean I like them. I damn sure like them. But two bands, no. I call the Storm Blues the ones that'll get you wet because everybody, I'm talking about everybody, hits me up on like, you want to trade your Storm Blues? Like, and they always offer me crap trades. But I mean, like
yeah.
those, yeah, but no,
Paying $2,000 for a shoe was tough.
yeah.
Tough.
Even if I had it, like I don't think I could do it.
I have it, and I still ain't gonna do it. you know,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
like you could do so much. You could do so much with $2,000.
I'll tell you, like, I would like part with some shoes and keep the money in my
Yeah,
road account, and then do it that way.
yeah,
But I don't see
yeah,
myself just adding $2,000 to the credit card. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that makes sense. Like, I
yeah.
would sell a couple Jordan 4s or something like that, like, if I really wanted them, because like, I get in my moods, bro, where, like, I really want a sneaker or whatever, and then, like, you know but I've never paid that much for a shoe.
Like I don't know. I think I would have to. I mean, yeah, okay. So yeah, I have the money, but I think I'd have to be in one of those like ridiculous. I just want to throw some money away type moods.
Like, last month?
Hey, wait, did I just throw money away last? I
Yeah, you don't
gotta think
remember?
about that. I
You
gotta
don't
think about
remember?
that. Nah, I don't. See, so I must have just. I mean, if you telling me I just threw away some money, I must have just thrown away some money
I mean,
because
I don't look, it's just throwing money away sounds bad. I don't wanna say you threw money away, but you were doing that. You were like,
I
no,
mean,
I'm getting these. I don't even care. I'm getting them. I don't even care. I'm getting them. Remember?
I don't even remember what shoe that
And
was.
then you bought them, bro. You don't remember what shoe that was?
No,
You want me to tell you?
I mean you'd have to. I mean,
The Travis Scott you just bought.
oh yeah. And see, I mean, so yeah, I'm just throwing money at the. Oh my God, that's terrible. But I mean, I do like them. Like
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a video on it soon, man. I've just got like
I ain't saying what Travis Scott it is, but
I got other videos like in the queue, so I got to knock those out. Some are getting put ahead of like older videos that I should have like finished, but things change like
yeah.
seasons. But yeah, oh man, oh my God, I love those. Yeah, I did kind of throw money away, and then was just surprised that I like them as much as I do. Dang, thank you for reminding me too.
Vince Davis said nope. Goon Baby said nope. That's
Dang,
I'm assuming that's the paying a resale for the
right. Love those Travises, but they too expensive. Hell yeah, them dunks too expensive.
Dr. Disinfect said I need another pair of those Travis Dunks. Mine are really busted.
Dang, Nitro, bro. Hold on, Nitro. I got something for you, brother. Bro, you need a honey bun because you can't keep getting angry at these shoes, man. I understand like the frustration with Nike and Jordan and all of that because like the cops aren't easy and then like the resale price is ridiculous. But man, come on, Nitro, I need you to be happy a little bit, smile a little bit. Come on and get your honey bun. And I swear it'll get the job done. It'll put a smile on your face like you've never had before. Look, even the box is shiny and happy. Come on, Nitro, come on. Honey bun, where you at, baby? Little Debbie.
You're gonna be the only sneaker YouTuber with a little Debbie endorsement. Talking Throne said, I took L's on the SB4s for both jobs. Let me pick my size and everything, but it rejected my payment every time I tried for about 20 minutes. Yeah, and that's what I've seen a lot of. That's what I've seen a lot of. I knew better than to think that I would be able to get them, so I was at work,
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
from a distance, you know what I mean? Because I knew I didn't have EA. So I was like, hopefully some of you guys got it or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, sorry to hear that, man. In the building, coming up soon. Right now, we got the mid guard. The mid guard's in the building.
What you laughing at, home, bro?
Oh man, just like
That's so
just the I'm not ready yet, and then what just happened? I'm surprised to be here right now. Just being kind of expression. I like that hat though, man. That's tough.
That's a move.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Don't nobody always know about that stitch.
If you guys haven't already checked out and subbed up to the fam, Vintage Chair, aka Homegrown Kid,
Yeah,
and Your Average Sneaker Guy, aka the Mid God. Definitely make sure you guys do that.
What y'all think about these beers coming out tomorrow?
Who?
Ain't no 14s coming out?
Oh, the 14 Laneys?
Oh, well, I mean, you know what? Okay, so
is right.
Now that you kind of like jumped the gun, I mean, I guess we can slide in and talk about them. No, they're not mids in the sense of the trash that you be trying.
They're
to
not
like,
Jordan 1 mids, bro.
they not doo-doo you trying to force feed somebody and telling them it's gourmet cuisines. But so I asked this question on a short that I did because it's like I guess it's a thing. So everybody loves the Laney colorway. Nobody likes Lowe's back in the day, but then all of a sudden, the Laney Lowe's became like some sort of like cult classic or a staple. Because I remember like in '98, and I was like a kid, but first pair of Jordans I had ever bought for myself, first pair, and they were sitting on the shelf. They had to have been sitting for at least like a good week or two because it took me a little time to get the money together. But yeah, nobody liked them when I wore them. But the more I started wearing them, people started liking them. They released what back in 2015, 2016, they retroed back in 2015, 2016. The release, they didn't have very many because those things went like hotcakes. Like I ain't even know that they had dropped them. And the resale went through the roof for them. Even for like the 98 pair, the resale is kind of high for a low. And now they're releasing them in a mid, and people are like, "Oh no, I don't like them," whatever. And I'm like, "But you like the mids for the final shots or for other colorways?" And it's a Laney. You put your pants over the top of them, and it's a Laney. Like nobody. The Laneys are a sneakerhead shoe staple for like people who love Jordans, but it's not enough people that love 14s or the Laney to even know the difference. Like you gotta be in there. You gotta know in order to know the difference. And I asked, is that a big enough difference between it being a low and a mid for you, making your purchase decision? Like it's not for me. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of 14 lows, and I like 14s.
Right.
So to me, if I was going to get one, it would definitely be these ones tomorrow, for me.
Yeah.
But I know a couple of people that had the OGs back in the day. And I said this in my video today. If you guys haven't already checked it out, make sure you guys watch that video. But I talked to a couple of people that I know, and I was like, hey, man, like, I know you like those shoes. Like, I know you had them. Like, are you going to go after the mids, the highs or whatever, on Saturday? And they're like, nah, if they retro the lows again, I'll pick them up. And I'm like, for real? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, they're like, yeah, it's like, they're just a little different. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not really feeling them. I'm like, oh, okay. Personally, I mean, I would go with the ones that are dropping tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's me,
Yeah.
but not everybody feels that way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that people really rocked with the 14 lows all like that.
Right. And that's another thing. Like
So they really got a 14 low? Like
yeah.
you low enough already.
Like most of 14s dropped in lows when they were releasing. That's one of the reasons why people don't really rock with 14s.
Wow.
So I don't know why everybody. Well, I'm surprised because again, like I said, nobody really rocked with 14s enough to care. So I'm kind of surprised that people are coming out of the woodworks with opinions about this 14, and they are high opinions. They are extremely high opinions.
Might be because, like in my opinion, this the best 14. It might be everybody best.
Hey, you know what?
Now this
I ain't even gonna. I can't really argue with you on that one in terms of like variety and like pop of color and like that something.
Yeah,
the Laney 14.
It's something about that 14.
Yeah, Laney 14 got that something.
And that might be the reason.
Another thing is that word on these YouTube streets is that these are going to be a little bit tougher to get than some of these other GRs.
Yeah.
So, which kind of makes sense to me because they really don't drop many 14s to begin with, and when they do, they're like not that great. You know what I mean? Or they're like those Tin Man, like women exclusive looking ones that dropped a couple months ago. It's like,
yeah,
This is probably the best 14 that we've seen in a while come out.
Yeah.
And, and they don't really like 14s don't really. I mean, I remember when the Toros dropped, man, there really wasn't many pair of those, and those were tough.
Oh yeah, those were a limited GR too.
I was trying to get them, man, and I couldn't get them for nothing. You know what I mean? That was also during COVID, and I get that, but you know what I mean? Like that was tough. But I mean, these Laneys, like, they're dope. I mean, they're nice looking. You know what I mean? You already hit on a pair, didn't you?
Ooh.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit on a pair.
You going after them, Average?
I told you I ain't buying no more shoes.
Yeah, come on. Tomorrow he'll have a vlog going to Hibbits.
Okay. I'm kind of mad because they let me through with the SBs, and I didn't want them, so I hit my boy. I was like, "Hey, I got S if you want them." So he said, "Go get a 10.5." So I closed out to change the size, and it will never let me back in there. I was so mad, bro. Cause see, I was already. I sent y'all the screenshot. I'm finna click out and check out for me, and then I was like, I don't want these shoes for real. And then, like I said, when I went to go change the size, but let me back in there. Yeah, I'm done with shoes, man.
Goon Baby said his boy hit on the SB4s. Rafi said, whole day at work, always refreshing the Sneakers Canadian website, but those SBs are not popping out.
Now that to see, like, I actually had EA. Like, I actually had it. But when I went to change the size, it wouldn't let me back in.
Vince said same thing happened to him. What the Wise Soul's up in here? What's up, my guy?
Yeah,
Man,
Wise guy.
I said, what's up, James? And what up, HGK, man? Hey, shout out to Wise Soul for being here, bro. Appreciate you, man. Dr. Disinfect said, love your channel, Talking Thrones.
Hey, appreciate
that. Honey Bun sponsorship, please. Yeah. Collab, Honey Bun Dunk Lows or Croc collabs. You know, we was talking about the Honey Bun Dunk Lows. Remember we was talking about that with DS the other, I was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because of HGK, there will be release of Honey Bun SB Dunks or the Jordan 13 Honey Buns. J-Rod in the building.
J-Rod in the building.
Little Debbie Dunks.
Hey, that would kind of be fun. Little Debbie Dunks.
That do sound low key hot.
50 Dro said, where them Spider-Man ones at?
Good God, don't make him pull those out.
Oh, I keep them on dead. Y'all know I keep them on dead. Sneaker of the year.
Even he had to laugh with that. He don't even believe that in his heart. He don't even believe it.
Oh man. What up, Daddy C?
Daddy C
said he claiming them 14s for his mid kingdom.
Oh God, they made
it. Nah.
Trust me, I left you a comment on your short. I seen it.
Married to designer.
Yeah.
What up? I said them Laney 14s are a must cop. Fire emoji hunted.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel that.
They
man, I want them, man, but I don't really want to spend money on them. That's the thing.
Right,
I want them. I want them.
Oh, I ain't buying no more shoes.
Stop it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. I'll probably wake up and be like, all right, let me get them.
Makes me want to rap you, man. You tripping, man.
You see what's coming out there.
Well, you just I was gonna say you just put a smile on his face. That made his whole doggone week.
I've been seeing. I was just waiting for it to pull up.
Right.
You know, I had to low key hold it in. But yeah,
the French blue obsidians.
Yeah, do that, man. And rock them proud too. Rock proud too, bro.
This is a Jordan
Oh,
1
I was
mid.
gonna say I thought those were it, but I was like, I was gonna say, whoa. You got to type in the whole thing. Jordan 1 mid.
Yeah, that's the only way you find them mids. They be
French
hating
blue.
on.
Is it these?
Oh my god, what are those? Those are like
Yeah,
toddler
those.
shoes.
Wait,
Is this
yeah,
it?
those. It. Yeah.
They're like toddler shoes from the far off picture. Why they look balled
No,
up like
no,
that?
you got to see those in person though.
Do I?
Yeah, they nice.
Uh,
Nice. You got to see them in person. They nice.
burn them.
Yo, they got a patent leather toe
They
box.
got a patent leather
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
they
toe
do.
box. Yeah.
And the swoosh is patent leather. You know what I think? I think the wings that's that low on the back is kind of dope, but
For real, it is. I
Because it
say that too.
that's
because
what
it
like
reminds me
of a
like when
low.
they put the wing that low and with the silhouette, it kind of reminds me of like old school Adidas. And I like the old school Adidas, like the 85s and stuff like that.
Would that make the Miz more attractable though?
No.
If they move that wing.
No.
See, I think it do. I think it
I-
look way
it
better
doesn't.
with the wing on the booty like that.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
this patent leather on the back too, right here?
it looked like it might be.
It is.
I mean, like
low key for real. Low key, look at the shit.
okay, so like if I forgot the fact that it was a mid,
It wasn't mid.
and I looked at that shoe right there, and I just like if it didn't have all that patent leather, because like patent leather don't belong on everything or on that many panels. But like if it didn't have all that patent leather, I'd be like, okay, I can see the purpose for it. I'm
Wait,
like, this is all right.
Does it also have the exposed sponge
Yeah.
on the tongue?
Yeah.
And around the collar.
It's like the what's the Jordan highs, the Zoom Comfort?
Yeah,
It's got that
just
Zoom
like the
Comfort look.
Yeah, they just like the comfort.
Average sneaker of the year?
No. No. Not that
So
one.
basically, like it's constructed like a low because where they put it, if you look at it, because that's where the Wings logo rack here, that's where the low would be. Like if it was a Travis Scott or if it was just like an OG Jordan 1 low, and then they added like all this up here.
Right.
Yeah, I think they ought to do all the mids like that from here on out though.
I mean, that's a lot better because it don't look like they trying to like.
Right, it don't look like it's trying to be like a high.
Yeah.
Maybe more people will probably accept it more because
Because doing that, it kind of creates its own avenue for the mid. But like, yeah. I mean, like average might be able to get away with mid talk with if mids look like that, but
yeah.
They releasing this too, or did this already come out?
I think
that's kind of nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot better than the high.
It's the same thing basically, except for
it's just a low.
And like the colors are like
the lows do look way better than the mids though. I don't know why.
Because it.
But it's
I was gonna say because they are.
I mean, it's the same material though. But I do love the lows better anyway.
Now, the mid, that last mid looks like a transition from low to mid and then to a high. So like if they did it like that, then okay, it would make sense instead of doing it in the reverse, because transitioning from a high to a mid to a low, no.
And kind of think about it, I think that's the only one that I can think of with the wing on the booty.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one.
Yeah, they did better with this one, except for they kind of fudged up with all that patent leather. Like, I don't know why they got the patent leather on the toe box, but because when it crease, it's gone.
Done.
I want to see what you guys think about this shoe. Hold on a second, let me find it.
It better not be buns.
Nah, hold on. Chat, want to know what you guys think about this one too as well.
I was gonna say, why my phone screen so crusty? But this is the screensaver on my other joint.
Where we at on these?
I want them.
Nope. I mean, like, I like Tiana Taylor. She's dope. It's creative. But if they talking about spending like big bucks. Nope.
But if you get them for retail,
Yeah, I take
you
for
gotta go
retail.
for these. Yes,
Yeah, I freaks with them for retail, but how much is like retail?
I think
I saw them. They're already on sneakers.
yeah, they
Hold
on the
on.
sneakers app.
Hold on. I'll
For
tell
real?
Yeah,
you.
Type in sneakers.com and let's see.
They're $150.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do
Like
that.
you
Oh
can't go
heck
wrong
yeah.
with that.
When did you drop?
June 1st.
Go first.
Man,
It's a women's exclusive though.
I don't care. I got a woman's account.
Well, I was just letting you know you need a different size.
I mean, I kind of guessed they was a woman's exclusive because they Tiana Taylor's name attached to it. But I mean, I got a woman's account, I got a man's account, I got a kid's account. I got an account. I got a grandma account, I got a mama account, I got a grandpappy account, I got an auntie account, I got an uncle account, and little cousin Timmy account too. So I mean, I got a account for me and you and for everybody. Bars, man, homegrown honey bun kicks come through.
So here's my thoughts on this. Right, couple things throw it off for me. One, the laces. I mean, I don't know if it comes with extra laces or whatever.
Yeah, it do.
Hopefully it does, because these yellow laces, they remind me of them fusions. Them punch.
Right, I was gonna say they look like fusions with like a big ass Travis Scott swoosh on it, except for turned the right way.
Yeah,
But I mean, like honestly, after those are almost like a little bit higher than the 85 highs. But honestly, after wearing the fusions, because like when I saw the fusions, I was like, dude, ain't no way these gonna be like anything acceptable or whatnot. But like after wearing the fusions and putting the yellow laces in there, I was like, oh, these go crazy. And when I was on vacation, like everybody was like, they was like, oh, I like your shoes. Like, what are those? So I was like, these ain't nothing but some regular light fusion punches or whatever the word they call them. So
then you got this back part right here is brown.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, I guess
actually thought that was black at first, like when I first saw it, like pictures of it. But
it looked like a rose.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, because they got a rose.
And see, my thing is, we always ask for them to give us something different. Okay, they gave us something different. Is
it different though? It literally
Nah.
I mean it just
it looks like a combination of Off-White, Travis, and then like a basic Jordan.
Yeah, it looked like they all three joined in on that one, just threw something together. But I think it's just one of those shoes that is like, okay, let me get this in my collection.
Right.
Later on
that's a straight
down the line,
piece.
right? Yeah, it might be a collectible later on down the line. So that's why I'm going after.
Cause she sent a pair to Lil Wayne, and she set his up in like the the Beauty and the Beast kind of thing, where the rose was in the dome glass jar. Yeah, she did that. Yeah.
So you both like these?
Yeah.
I mean, they straight. I ain't gonna sit here and give them like a fire stamp of approval, but they straight.
Yeah, they yeah. You wake up in the morning and try to go for these.
Yeah. It's like a shoe that like I attempt to go for.
Yeah.
And if I hit, I'll be like, oh snap, I hit. It's some good content. But if I don't hit, I'll be like, oh well, on to the next. What's coming out in the next like week or two?
Yeah. I went homegrown on that
one. All right. Carl Q said, average sneaker guy and daddy seat in the house. Dr. Disinfect said, I need them Tiana Taylor Jordan 1s.
Hey, I don't blame you, bro.
Goon Baby said he lost all his raffles on the 14s.
Damn, brother.
What size you wear? Let me know. I'll go for them for you. I'm not buying no more shoes, so y'all need me to go for them. I'll go for them.
Daddy C said they let us all see the SB4s, but we didn't all have EA.
I ain't going to go see no Flash movie. That's a wrap.
Talking Throne said, I want those Tiana J's too. Doc, I know some people aren't feeling them, but I am. They're dope.
I'm confused on that Flash movie. I see more Batman in it than Flash.
Well,
is it out? Did it come out?
Yeah, it's out. But Ezra Miller, the guy who plays the Flash, he's been in a crap ton of legal trouble. And before the movie actually dropped, they were talking about choices. And we'll get back into sneakers, but they were talking about 3 choices before they released the movie. Choice 1 was either to redo the entire film. Choice 2 was to cut him out of as many scenes as possible and then use him only when needed. Or choice 3 was to like let him stay, leave the film as it is. But all 3 choices were super crazy expensive. So I mean, they kind of tried to, I don't know, pacify people, but for whatever reason, nobody is upset about that. But they upset about the dude in Quantum, whatever Ant-Man movie is, Quantum Mania. They upset about what happened with him in the personal life, and it didn't really happen. So I mean, you know what? Do with that what you will. You know.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I just want to see it to see Michael Keaton as Batman.
Nah, you know I love Michael Keaton, but Ezra Miller is a scum.
I don't know. I really don't know who he is, and I don't know what's going on with him. But
Yeah, so we gotta learn how to separate.
Like he was grooming underage girls and doing things with them, and
yeah, I wish you wouldn't have told me that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're ruining it for me now.
For real.
And then he was caught in public punching a woman in the face and choking her out and all that kind of crazy stuff.
That sneaker.
That's the reason why I'm really mad.
Yeah.
I'm really mad because I wanted to see Michael Keaton, and I just refuse to support somebody like that. Like I can't do it. Can't, will not, and won't.
Think about the other cast member though.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because if it was,
Oh, I know.
It wouldn't be a question of whether I should or shouldn't or think about the other cast members. It would be nope.
Is Ben Affleck in that movie too? Is Batman?
I ain't seen it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I swear I seen a trailer
know
where
who
they were
Batman
both in it, like Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck as Batman, but in different times or something like that.
Yeah, because a lot of
Well,
times,
it might be because Flash was supposedly using the Speed Force and running through time and different universes.
yeah.
All right, moving on. J Rod said, y'all talk about the early UNC1 look. I'm glad you brought that up because here on my screen, bow! Here we go.
Must stop right there. Must have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like them. I definitely like them. I don't know if it's a must cop.
Yeah, that's a must.
I keep going back and forth on that shoe, like, because I like them, but it's another blue shoe.
Blue, my favorite color.
And blue is my favorite color.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be biased regardless. The blue, my favorite color.
These dope though. These are dope.
They are.
What's Toto 6s?
Toro 6s?
Oh, yeah. 50 Dro said, would y'all rather buy Toro 6s or 14s coming out this week? The 14s.
Laney's, yeah. When it comes to this one, I'm glad that it's, more of like the black toe look. Like the way they did it, like the taxis or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I hope people sleep on it. I hope they. I know that they're not, but I hope people sleep on it. What are the prices even for these right now? Early.
I talked about that in that Lucky Green video, man. That black toe, something about the black toe, man. That design is undefeated. It really don't matter what you throw on that Jordan 1. If you put a black toe on that joint, it's gonna sell.
Yeah. I think these are dropping in July, I think.
Yeah.
This is on one of my must cop lists, like to pick up for sure.
J Rod said, "Oh, that mid talk made him want to take a shower. He feel dirty." BS said, "Nope, can't stand it. They did Tiana wrong."
Hot take.
Jerry White said, "It's cool trash." Oh, geez. He said Tiana Taylor's trash.
Did they really do it wrong? You don't think she didn't have no opinion?
You know what? Right. I mean, I don't think they did her wrong because I mess with Tiana Taylor heavy. Like when she dropped her first album, like before she even dropped the album, when she had an EP, and before like she even had an EP, I was listening to some of her work. But I don't think Tiana Taylor has done enough to get a Jordan shoe. I remember she did like a photo shoot when they were starting to focus more on women for Jordan Brand, and they brought back the very first women's dedicated Jordan that released back in like 98, somewhere around in 95, 98. And I bought that shoe because it's a dope shoe. But as far as like getting her own shoe, like what has Tiana Taylor done in like
right about that.
streetwear and stuff like that? Like, what has she really done except for have like a relaxed kind of style? Like, when I think of Tiana Taylor, I don't really think of anything. Like, I don't think of music. I don't think of like street brand. I just think about her being married to an NBA player.
And that's where I was about to go. If they wanted to give it to another woman, why you ain't put no former WNBA player or the hottest WNBA player out and let them market that shoe? Like, why?
You're right. You're right too. Especially if you think back to Spike Lee, they gave him that Spizike,
Yeah,
and Spike Lee did more for the culture
yeah,
than some of these people that are getting collabs nowadays.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And the best that
right,
they gave him, which actually, if you remember, that Spizike was actually really popular at that time. But
right.
but I mean, looking back on it now, I think we can all agree that like that's kind of trash. Especially like he did all those commercials for Jordan Brand. He did all
Right.
those Michael Jordan commercials. All his movies, like he
He
had
featured Jordans.
yeah,
Yeah,
he had, you know what I mean? And the best that they could do for him was the Spizike.
yeah. Like one colorway was actually good, the Mars Yards,
Yeah.
but yeah, like the majority of the Spizikes were boo boo.
Garbage.
Uh, J Rod said those ones are ugly like the McDonald ones. Jeremy White said, why? Nitro said it's probably comfortable. It's definitely a pass. Carl Q said passing on them. DS said I also don't like the fusions though. Man, DS, you disqualified from like what you like and what you don't like, because when you said one of these shoes was like, and then you turned around and said the Toro Sixes was trash, and then I'm like, I had to really think. I'm like, is DS up to date on his glasses prescription? Cause like
I don't
you
know.
got to be blind.
I also didn't like the Toro 6 until I seen somebody video. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, but you at least you said that. But then
Yeah.
DS tried to like he tried to double down and he tried to bring a 3Y Toro 6 up on the stage, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this what you trying to back your claims up with this 3Y like. But no, DS man, we love you. I love you all the same.
The thing is, some shoes just look better on feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Some shoes just look better on feet.
yeah. That's what I said. Like, dude, I tried to do a 13 Black Flint video and talk about the shoe, but it turned into like a rant about the 13s. And like a lot of people sit there and tell you like a 13 is ugly. But as soon as you see like a 13 on foot, all of a sudden people are like, "Oh yeah, that's a nice shoe. That's a
Yeah.
nice shoe." And then when they go and see it on the shelf, they go back to their thoughts like, "I don't really like that shoe." It's like, come on, man, come on, man.
Right.
It's like,
Shout out to the HHSB crew, man. Say what up, gang? What's up, crew? That's the homie, man. Go check him out on YouTube if you haven't already, which I'm sure you guys know who he is, but definitely go check him out. Go check out Daddy Seed as well. We refer to him as DS now.
right. I can't call him that. I can't call him his original name.
I'm glad somebody changed it.
Let's see. Where do we leave off up here?
Jerry White, he said he's singing it in his Anthony Hamilton voice. I guess he's singing trash. Amazing World of Raffy and Francis said maybe it needs a lace swap, but yeah, those Tianas are good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them yellow laces on it. I mean, like, I'm trying to like them. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you put like some black laces in them or some like brown laces to highlight that little patch on the heel, and a lot of people will like them better.
Yeah, them yellow laces, they look way too much like them fusions, which I'm also not a fan of. But
Yeah, crew.
I know that Homegrown loves them, so I respect them for that.
What?
Those fusions that you love.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, okay, so like the look is all right. Why do you think they beat up the way they beat? Like the look is all right. It's not it's not the worst Jordan 1 like you've ever seen.
Right.
And it ain't the best. But those Jordan 1s are extremely comfortable. I don't know why.
I mean, the materials are good on them, you know?
Yeah, that too. Like the leather is so freaking soft on them. Like they have literally molded and flexed to my foot. And then like the sock liner is almost like a satin kind of sock liner. So I mean, those I mean, they straight. Like that's the only reason I sing they praises. But other than that, like I said, they were not. I think when I did like a live or something like that, I was like, they're not the best. So
Goon Baby said, I don't want them. 11 and a half. J Rod said, Affleck Batman, the GOAT.
No.
No.
Affleck got a long list because Affleck is not even the GOAT at acting, except for when he did Brokeback Mountain.
He didn't do
and I know he didn't do Brokeback Mountain. I know. That's just what I'm saying. Like, no.
The only superhero that Ben Affleck never played was Spider-Man, I think. He played he was Superman.
Right.
He was Daredevil. He was Batman.
And that's what I'm saying. Look, he could never stick in any of those roles because he was trash. The only role that Ben Affleck has ever done great was in Air.
Yeah.
No, he was great. He was great in some other movies, bro.
I mean, no, he was Ben Affleck was bad. Was good at being bad and awkward. He was great at that.
He was great, Ben Phil. I thought he did a good job.
Ben Affleck is a great director.
He was good in Boiler Room. He was good in Good Will Hunting.
What's Boiler Room?
Boiler Room was the one. It has it's about the like.
I heard.
See, you don't even remember. That's how good
it's
he
like
was.
Wall Street. Vin Diesel's in it. And they're like stockbrokers and stuff like that. And Ben Affleck's like the head of like the company or whatever. And like, it's like I think it was like an early 2000s movie. It was pretty.
What was the other one? Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
I don't even remember Ben Affleck in there.
Yeah, him and Matt Damon wrote that.
Oh, I remember Matt Damon.
Yeah.
But I will say that, like you said, Ben Affleck is a great writer. He can write and direct movies, but as far as acting, no, Ben Affleck leave the acting to the real actors and actresses because you ain't it, brother.
He was good in that Superman movie too.
What Superman movie?
So there's a movie, and I forget exactly what the title of it is, but he plays the original Superman, like from like the 1950s.
I don't remember that.
No, listen, like the TV show.
Yeah.
It was in black and white, and that dude ended up like killing himself or whatever.
Right. Right.
He played that character, so he was still playing Superman. Like, you know what I mean? But he was really, really good in that role. You guys would have to like Google what the name of the movie is.
I mean, I remember the movie you're talking about. I just never saw it. I'm gonna have to see that, and if I hate it, James will come for you.
I mean, whatever. I mean, it's a decent movie to watch. You know what I mean? And you learn some stuff. You know what I mean? But
yeah, a good story can make a trash actor pretty good.
Jerry White said, "Always time for barbecue."
Yes.
Ted Kaczynski said, "Yeah, Affleck is in the new Flash movie."
Yeah, Affleck is in it.
Talking Throne said the UNC ones are a must. I need a few of those.
Dang.
Yeah, I think they're definitely a cop. Definitely a cop. It's just a matter of how tough it's going to be to cop. You know what though?
Y'all ever had
The
strawberry and
last
cream Dr.
the
Pepper?
last few like black toad like silhouettes from the Jordan 1, they made a ton of. They made a ton like the taxis just restocked the other day again. So hopefully there's enough, a decent amount of pairs released for those. Those
Yeah,
are fire. That's
yeah,
fire. My
it's
girl,
good.
my girl bought me those before. They're fire.
Okay, because she just handed me this, and I
Yeah,
ain't never had it. I've
yeah,
never been like a huge fan of Dr. Pepper. I don't even think
yeah,
I've had a Dr. Pepper in the last 5 to
yeah.
10 years. But
No,
like,
I like those. The strawberry cream or whatever it's
I'm
called.
gonna try it. Let me see.
It's good.
Hold on. We might have a Dr. Pepper and honey bun sponsor. Hold on, let me see.
Oh,
I'm one take Jake. You got to get me on the first try, or it ain't working.
Hollywood 1K.
Okay, okay. It tastes like a Dr. Thunder. You know the Walmart brand of
yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
It tastes like
You know Dr. Thunder is hitting. Dr. Thunder be hitting.
it
Hey, this
tastes.
kind of good.
Yeah, it tastes like a strawberry cream soda.
Yes. No. Like the strawberry cream savers, the lifesaver things that like is good for your throat. That's exactly what it tastes like.
Hmm.
Bam. Hey, Jay. That's why we here. Boop. Found it.
Hmm.
Goon Baby said sixes are my faves. Man, I love sixes.
Yeah, Boom Baby. Hey, I'm glad you like the sixes because
Yeah.
those Toro sixes is valid.
I love sixes, man.
What's that?
I just don't understand why people don't really like them.
Strawberries and cream liquor.
The six literally has one of the sickest designs out of all the Jordans. I'm not saying it's the best Jordan or anything like that, but like
I need
the whole
a
design of that shoe is so nice. Talking through and said, I need those Palomino and wash black ones as well. Yeah, those are dropping in June. The wash black ones. I don't know how I feel about them right at the moment. Super K1320 said, "What's good, my guy? My guys, what's up with you, bro? Man, thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate you as always for always being here. Goon baby, everybody slept on them sixes, but not me.
Me neither.
I slept good.
Crew said the Tiana Taylor is a display piece to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the only reason why you get them.
Dr. Disney Fact said he'll display them joints on feet. I like that.
Oh man, shout out to y'all, man.
Affleck is great in the town. Okay,
Yeah,
so I need
yeah.
everybody to put like Ben Affleck movies in the chat for me. And I'm just gonna go through and try and watch some of those because I don't have a high opinion on Ben Affleck, especially after he killed Daredevil. Like I was pissed at Ben Affleck for that.
Yeah, but you know what the thing about superhero movies are, dude? They're either fantastic or they're horrible. There's really none that are just, oh, it was all right. Like you either love it or you hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's so. I mean, that's
Like Aquaman, I thought it was all right, and then when I thought it was all right, I was like, it's trash.
you know what I didn't like him, or I don't like that movie. Really, I'm not really into the Aquaman thing. So I mean, shout out to anybody that does. It's just not for me.
Is it because he's Hawaiian? No, I'm just
And it's
playing.
pretty dope. Boiler Room is crazy. It's a sales. That's what I'm saying, crew. Boiler Room is such a good movie. Such a good movie. It has and it stars that one dude. Like, what is he in? He's in like a bunch of like. He was on he had a like a role on Friends for a while, like back in the '90s, and then he was in some other like movies. But he's like the main character. But then like Vin Diesel's in it, Ben Affleck's in it. And yeah, man, it's a really good movie. If you've
Man,
never seen the movie Boiler Room, man, check that movie out.
I mean, I can't trust Crew because Crew don't be keeping me in the know, man. You know, he left me out on the t-shirts, and I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
He gave me EA. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm
Shout out to
saying.
crew, bro. Shout out to the crew.
He gave the Crew EA, so he trying to tell me I ain't even in the Crew. I don't know if I can love the Crew, loving my Crew. I don't even know if I can do that no more. Like,
The Accountant. I've never seen that one. The Town. Yep, The Town.
Keaton is the GOAT. Period.
Bro,
Period.
and you know what, man? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Period.
Michael Keaton, that's my guy. He's from Pittsburgh. and I used to think that he was the best Batman, and I kind of still feel like he is, but like those Christopher Nolan Batman movies that came out in like the 2000s, those were super good. Those
Oh
Batman.
yeah. I like the old boy. Like the third one with Bane and all of that, and him flying off. Like it made me want more. I'm like, I got pissed that he decided he was gonna quit. I was like, boycott him to come back. Like, no, you better not do this to me.
And bro, when they digitally destroyed my football stadium in that movie.
I remember that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Heinz Field, and they had Roethlisberger in there. They had Heinz Ward in there.
Heinz Ward, yep.
Yeah, they like, you know what I mean? That I know a lot of people weren't, you know, I guess like when you look back at that one, a lot of people don't really like, but yo, that's actually a pretty decent movie. Like I still, if you put it on right now, I'll still watch it.
Yeah, hell
you know
yeah.
What I mean? Crew said Keaton is the GOAT. And you know what's a really good Michael Keaton movie too? I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but it's called The Founder. And it's about the rise of McDonald's, and he plays like the guy who, you know what I mean? That's a super good movie too. If you want to check out a decent movie, go check that out. Is that guy Hollywood 1K a legit resale? No. No. Absolutely.
I don't even know who he is.
Bro.
He the one that sell to those famous guys.
No, he'll go up, like he'll find like he'll pay like Boosie.
Oh, that's that dude that sold K Baby those meds and told him it was highs.
No, I don't think so. But no, Hollywood 1K, man, he jumps in and out of the fake reseller business, and like he scams a bunch of people, and then he disappears, then he comes back. He comes back with the same name too. Like I don't. But anyways, he'll pay like Boosie, right, like the rapper, to be like in the video of him like selling him shoes or whatever to get like. But yeah, all this stuff is fake from the way that I understand it. A lot of people that I've seen over the years have complained about the fakes or not getting product or whatever the case may be. So, stay away. Do not buy anything from that person. Do not buy anything on Instagram. Do not buy anything at all that you don't know. Don't buy from anybody you don't know, and never pay to somebody that you don't know, that you're not protected. So like if you're paying by PayPal, do goods and services so you could put in dispute, but no, definitely not. So stay away. He's selling shoes to famous rapper. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's all fake. Stuff. It's all fake stuff.
Because Boosie love money. A lot of times you can pay these people off to do stuff.
Yeah, just be very careful. But I'm telling you right now, absolutely not. Wilson Morales, do you think me trading SB Street Flyware and Thunder 4s are a good trade for an SB4?
I don't remember what the Street Flywares is. I have to look at that.
That's a man. That's my first. I don't know.
What do the Street Flywares look like again?
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Hold on. I can't find them.
Huh. Let me see if I can find them.
Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it. They got to go through all this, and it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
I'm honestly probably gonna say no.
Yeah,
because really, like those, like I feel like the Thunder 4s kind of cancel out the SB 4s, even though that they're going for a little bit more money right now. Those Thunder 4s are gonna probably sit around the same.
Oh, hell no. No. Don't do that to yourself, because you would be giving up way more than you should.
Y'all gonna listen to the big guys.
Like you would be better off just like finding a different pair of shoes you will have, putting them up for sale, and then putting that money and getting you a pair of SB 4s. I mean, like, all hype aside, the SB 4s are nice. They're a nice shoe. The materials are good because they're SB dunks, so it makes it better. But if it wasn't an SB dunk, if it was just a regular Jordan 4, how crazy would you really be giving all of that up for that shoe?
I'm telling you, them Thunder 4s are so nice, dude.
Yes,
Don't
they're
do it.
freaking incredible.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
do it.
Don't do it.
And then watch, like, once the majority of people wear their pairs of Thunder 4s, that price for the Thunder 4s is gonna shoot up.
I got my Thunder 4s in a whole nother room, so I'm not even tempted to wear them. Because right now, everybody in my city thinks that they match their Pittsburgh gear right now, so they're wearing them around. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna chill on them for a minute. But they're nice, man. I really
Yeah.
wanted to. I was lucky enough to get them for retail, so you know what I mean. Like that's a nice shoe. That's if you look at those Red Thunders, those went up like those people were not feeling that shoe, and
Yep.
that's a 400, 450 shoe. These Yellow Thunders will get there too, man. It's just going to take some time because there was a lot of pairs. So just give it some time, man.
I put black laces in mine. That's a clean look.
Goon Baby said, because you a mid lover, you don't count.
Damn.
Sneaker Collect. What's up, fellas? I'm late, but I'm here, not in the crane. Tonight at home with the fam. Shout out to Sneaker Collect for being
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Glad you're able to spend time with the family, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you was able to get the night off. Make sure hopefully you're off for the whole weekend and you can enjoy Memorial Day with your family and stuff like that. You deserve it. Thanks for being here once again. My man be listening to us from in a crane,
right,
80, 100, 200 feet in the air, man, every Friday, man. So shout out to Sneaker Collect.
Vin Diesel has hair. Yeah, he had hair. Like,
hey, he said he got you on the next run.
Oh, okay. I'll be waiting, but like they say, I can't hold my breath. You know what? The craziest thing, okay, even more crazier than Vin Diesel having hair is the sound of his voice. The voice that you hear in movies, the deep, rough voice, is not Vin Diesel's voice. Vin Diesel has a high-pitched voice. Like, it's the funniest thing you'll ever hear.
He said Christopher Nolan Batman was amazing, but why he turned Batman into a grizzly bear? The villains were dope. What do you mean by that? By the voice? The Batman voice?
Where is she?
Yeah. Did you ever see? I think it's on YouTube. I haven't seen it in years, but there was like a guy who dressed up as Batman who did like the voice, and he would be in like weird like Batman predicaments, and it was just like he clowned the whole time. Like
I ain't seen that.
It used to be on YouTube like years ago. Like
I seen like Bat Dad. He used to wear the mask, and his kids would be in the background, or he would mess with his wife.
This like it was like 2005 or whatever, 2008, like in the beginning stages, like YouTube. I'm sure I could find it. If I find it, like when I get time, I'll send it to you. He said the founder's awesome, stole it from the real McDonald's. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that founder movie is lit. Goon Baby said I was just asking. I'm tired of seeing him. That's why I fucks with y'all. He said. Vince Davis Studios. I got in store on the 14th. Still to sign if I want to get him or not. Thoughts from you dudes? I think it's worth picking up for sure.
Hey, yeah, go ahead and grab them because it's gonna be like one of those shoes where a lot of people won't talk about them, and a lot of people are gonna be uneasy about them. But those are gonna be one of those shoes that sneakily go under the radar, and then when you look at it about like a week or two later, the resale is gonna be high.
What size? What size you hit?
Bang bang, one of those shoes. That's what that's gonna be.
It really depends on how many pairs are released.
Yeah. Because if they do like the Toro 14s, yeah, that resale gonna go up.
Oh
You
man.
know, I mean, they're 210. I mean, I kind of feel like after they drop and people get them, like, you know, I feel like they'll be like 250, but I think it'll be like a $300 shoe, like
Yeah.
in the
Because
future.
what the Toro 14s was like 190, 200, but like release day, the resale went up to 3.
Yeah, and they pretty
Like,
much they're still like at 3.
I mean,
yeah.
Vince, if you don't want them, you can donate them to me. I'm not buying no more shoes. So if y'all want to donate me some shoes, I'll be happily do a review for y'all. You know, so think about that. Think about that. I'm gonna put that option out on the table for y'all. If y'all up and down and undecided, just think about the sneaker guy. None of me. I'm gonna do a video, and then you get your rewards and get extra $20, and we all win.
Anywho, Super K1320 SB4 sneaker of the year right now, in my opinion. The Thunder Force are definitely a top 10 sneaker in 2023 as of right now.
That's a good sneaker to have in your as option for sneaker of the year.
You want to talk about those Spider-Mans being sneaker of the year again? You want to go ahead and go ahead, McGon. Go ahead, make your case for Spider-Man's being sneaker of the year.
Thunder Force? Ooh.
No, the SB4s.
SB4.
Oh, the SB4. Yeah, okay. Hey, man, don't put
But the
What?
Thunder 4s are definitely a top 10 shoe, in my opinion.
Top 10.
I think I mean it'll probably make, as of right now, it'll make my top 10. But
Like I think the Thunder Force could slide in the top 4, but I mean the top 5 because like they are the quality is surprisingly good.
it
Because I
is.
mean, like, what do we all like? What the world do we always complain about? We always complain about quality and like consistency. How many people have you heard say that their pairs of Thunder Force came in jacked up?
I haven't seen anything. Mine came perfect, dude.
And the suede is quality.
I think it's actually Durabuck. I'm not a suedeologist, right? And I
Like
know
when
you
it when
got
it
like
when
the
it's
long hair suede,
right.
and then you
When it's
got like,
long, it's suede. When it's short, it's Durabuck. It's like that
yeah,
Durabuck Nubuck. So I mean, so basically the difference between Durabuck and Nubuck is like the height of the suede. That's all it
yeah,
is.
but it feels really nice to the touch.
Yeah.
When I got them, I was like, okay, these are nice. These are nice. I wanted them for the looks, but I fell in love with them to the touch.
Like those Thunder Fours and that other shoe that I can't talk about right now, they my top 2.
Yeah. Ooh,
They my
yeah.
top 2.
Yeah, those. Yep. Yeah. Raffy said those Thunder 4s are beautiful. Got them and got the W from Foot Locker raffle.
Woo.
Well, congratulations on the Foot Locker raffle, first and foremost.
Right. You smoke that Foot Locker loud pack. Don't smoke, kids. It's just an expression.
Car Q said,
Bat dad. Yeah, those videos were pretty funny.
Vince Davis said, I got 22, so I. I got the Toros and $20 off them too. They are nice. Yeah, $20 off that's a nice deal. In my opinion.
Yeah, I got $30 worth of coupons on that Hibbit. So, you know, I might, you know what I'm saying, and make them joints 190, 180.
Wilson Morales said, thanks a lot, fellas. I figured I'd ask you guys. Thanks for helping me out. I thought it was kind of an okay trade because I paid retail. Yeah, I mean, like you'd probably be better off just
Buying them.
buying them, or even if you wanted to trade, let's say trade them for SB4s and just add a few dollars to it, even if it's like $100 or whatever the case may be. I could see maybe something like that, but like, I don't know. A lot of these people on Trade Block, and I don't do Trade Block. I have one, but like,
Yeah.
I never added anything to it. But like, especially, you know, from Homegrown here and some other people, like they'll send me trades and stuff or show me like trades that they're offered, and it's like people try to literally like knock you upside your head.
Yeah.
They literally, I won the trade. Like it's not about winning the trade. It's like you know, trying to, I don't know, do something that benefits both parties. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like
Right.
that's not the case. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but I see a
The
lot of
majority. Yeah.
stupidly lopsided like trade offers. You know what I'm saying?
Because like the thing is for me, if let's say you got the SB4s and I come to you and I want your SB4s, even if you got multiple pairs, I'm going to try to make it worth your while. I'm going to say, okay, um, I might throw out some Amamanier fours, and then I might throw out an extra 40 or $50, not only to cover the cost of your shipping, but to like throw a little bit of something extra in there and sweeten the pot. Most of the time, you get people like, I had somebody offer me that they wanted something like they wanted like my Amamanier 12s, but in a half a size smaller than what I can wear, and then they wanted my white cement 3s, and they wanted to trade their white cement 3s and their Amamanier 12s for mine, but they wanted me to add $40 on top of that. I was like, are you out of your bleeping mind? Like, who do you think I am? Like, you clearly are either trolling me or you don't know me. It's clear you don't watch any of my content, because I put up plenty of videos about how trash trade block trades are. I'm gonna start redoing that again so people can understand me. But like, it got to the point where I didn't even know Trade Block had a YouTube channel. I went on one of their videos and I said, look, I like the idea of what y'all do. I said, but the offers that I get on Trade Block ought to be criminal and shouldn't be allowed. Like, it's trash. I was like, the whole system is trash. And then they were like, then the guy responded back in the comments like, what's your account name? What? So you could cancel my account? No, like, I'm not telling you. Like, no.
Clap you, boy.
Right.
Hey, just a reminder, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It really does help the channel to grow, helps these streams get pushed out, help the videos get pushed out. We are 10 subscribers away from 8.5K. 8.5K coming up real soon. So 1,500 away from 10K, trying to hit that 10K.
Y'all see the shirt he wearing?
Sub up.
Y'all see the shirt
at 10K, I eat 10 honey buns on live.
Facts. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Watch him throw up on the live. But yeah, no, thank you guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, 10 honey buns is insane, bro. You be somewhere vomiting.
And listen, you too, you guys too. You, Homegrown, Average, man, I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome, and everything you guys do just to keep me entertained and, you know what I mean, support and everything you guys do.
Yeah,
definitely. If you haven't, make sure that you follow them on Instagram. Make sure you sub up to their channels. These are like my brothers, bro. These two right here, love y'all. I'm gonna step away for a second. You guys hold it down for a minute for me, please.
Oh, you gotta go cry.
He stepped off, but he got the mic on. That's crazy. That's crazy. It was something that was on the forefront of my mind that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. I gotta look because oh yeah. So, and I wish I could put it up on the screen for y'all, but like James don't allow me to do that yet. He ain't worked out them kinks. But
oh, come on, James, you gotta get better than that.
Right. But the next month or so is pretty dry for sneaker releases.
Indeed.
But with even with the fact that the sneaker releases are dry, like there's always one that they creep in there. that makes you be like, okay, I might have to go ahead and grab it. And it's usually never a high stock on it. But I want to ask y'all, even during the dry times, is there anything that you all have your eye on in the month of June and July?
You know, see, that's my problem. I don't be keeping up with it like that. So
Yeah,
I don't really be knowing what's what till that upcoming week, or if y'all posting in our chat.
right. Yeah. I mean, that's true. Like I used to be on top of it consistently,
Yeah,
but I've kind of and that's shame on me, especially being a sneaker content creator. But I mean, I've kind of fallen off on
I'll be on it.
oh,
the
we know you
sneaker,
on it.
like what's coming up. Oh, but I mean, and while I look at some of these sneakers that are coming up, one of those things was Adidas. That's what one of those things I wanted to talk about. Adidas. Adidas is releasing I think it's the Beluga 350 and the all black 350. I think is it the Pirate Black
Black
or
Pirates, yeah, the Black Pirates.
the Black
That's
Pirates,
the only one I
and
want.
then Sean Wotherspoon has a collab coming out with Adidas, and they're all on the calendar to sign up for it. So if y'all haven't like jumped on Adidas Confirmed app, hey, I'm letting y'all know here live to go check your Adidas Confirmed app. I know it's been dead for a long time. Like
I
your
got
phone
that
might have
online.
even put it in the background for unused apps. So you might
Yeah,
want to go ahead and tap that app and rejuvenate it. If you've been looking for some Yeezys, because in the next coming weeks, this is just like a little drop of water on your tongue, but they're gonna be splashing out them Yeezys like crazy.
yeah, yeah. I had to re-download mine, and that
I
same
thought
day
you wasn't. I thought you wasn't copping no more shoes.
I'm not. I'm not. I bought some socks. I bought some Adidas socks.
Super K1320 said, I agree. I got 2 pairs of Thunder 4s and zero quality control issues. Wilson Morales. Yeah, people on trade block be trying to rob people. I'm just gonna sell one of my shoes and add the cash on top and buy from Goat or someone that has them for. Yeah, I mean that's your best option. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's your best option. Like I've kind of I've kind of given up on like that whole trade block concept, and I that's what I told the dude. I was like, it's getting so depressing with those bad offers. Like I want to give up on your whole app. Um, But I mean, that's what I basically do nowadays. If I feel like there's a shoe worth me paying resale for,
Wow.
I'll just pay the resale, or I'll sell a shoe on Goat and then just throw that cash with whatever I'm looking for and do it that way. Like James, no, I tell him now because he said I don't inform him when I do like stupid stuff like that. But
Okay. Homegrown. I see a shoe that I might pick up on the 3rd. This not up y'all alley, but it's
Mm.
called the Jordan Stadium 90. Look that up.
what does that look like? Because I got it. Because I mean, I know just by ever saying that
Just show
shit,
us. Just show us on your phone, bro.
Oh, see, a little dope in my opinion.
they look like some Kevin Federer's. They like a tennis player shoe. I remember you saying you like tennis player style
Yeah,
shoes.
I like shoes like these.
I can't clown on those. Those
They
like,
got Nike Air on the back. Oh.
but you better not ever make fun of my Light Fusions. Say
But see,
that.
I like shoes like that though.
But they not. I mean, they honestly not bad. Like they're not a shoe that I would just like hype up. But they ain't bad.
No,
Like
no, see, it ain't nothing like you hype up, but it's one of these low key that you low key get, and then they'll just
right.
But
Okay.
don't you have the Don't you have the Jordan One Low navy?
yes, I got those.
So, in my opinion, I'd rather have those ones that you already have than those.
Yeah, but like I said, these are kind of shoes that like if I'm finna go to the gym, I'm finna rock these at the gym.
What's
Yeah,
retail
I
on
buy
them?
shoes like these.
What's retail on them?
145.
110.
No, they want.
145.
Yeah, I buy a lot of shoes like these
Yeah,
for
not. I
like.
mean, they're not ugly, but not for
Yeah, when I
145.
just want to
No.
chill, go to the gym, workout,
Oh,
walk
I
in
thought you said go
Walmart.
to the jail workout. I was gonna say, what?
I need to run to Walmart right quick. I want to throw that real like I throw shoes like these.
Blake said, "What's y'all take on the red sixes and Laney 14s?" You know,
Love them.
I got videos on both of them on my channel right now. They're my last two videos.
Oh, look at this guy.
I go into detail on how I feel about both of them. Long story short, if you could only get one, I would get the Laney 14s. If you can
Oh,
get both, I definitely
Yeah,
recommend doing it.
yeah,
And I'm not coming from a place of they're going to be worth a bunch of money. I'm saying like
right.
if you want two nice shoes, those are two nice shoes. They both do different things. The red Toro Bravos, those are going to pop, right?
Yeah,
Like that. I mean, if you want people to stare at your feet, man, you
like
like
bow in your
that's
face.
going to turn some heads just because they're so bright, so vibrant. Um, the Laney 14s is all. 14s is not a sneaker you see every day. Not many
Right,
people rock with those. You
right.
know what I mean? And it's a nice colorway. We really don't see many Air Jordan 14s released. Period. You know what I mean? And when you do, it's a women's exclusive low something or another. Like this is that's a clean colorway. If you could only buy one, I would go with the Laneys. If you could get both, I would buy both of them.
now
Oh
with
wow,
that
yeah,
being
like
said,
But keep
buy
in
what you
but
like.
but listen, keep in mind that November and December we're all going to be spending about $10,000 on sneakers.
yeah. I'm looking at like
So
sneaker news and just like the release calendar for June and July is terrible. Like
See, y'all don't like y'all, so y'all don't rock with the phones. Those red phones come out in June.
red foam, what?
yep.
On the penny phones.
You know what? It was a penny that dropped last week. It was like a sale colorway. Oh, it was, or was it a penny? I don't know what it
I
was. I
want
think
a
it was
penny
a penny.
that week. No, the latest penny that dropped was the white one.
I can't. It was a. It was like a. I think it was like it because it was on Foot Locker. It
Yeah,
was fire.
we got these pennies coming out in June.
Like that joint was fire. Uh, I think it might have been like a phone posit. I think it was a penny, and it was like in a sale colorway, and that joint was crazy.
Was it white, all white and black?
No, it was sale. It was like all sale. It was and it was more like a terry cloth type of material on the upper, and then like the little big alien iPods were black, and then
Yeah.
like the Nike swoosh I think was outlined in black, and it was on Foot Locker, and I almost bought it. Like I almost tried to go for it, but I was like, will
So
I
that
wear
means
it?
you have to rephrase that question because are we just talking Jordan releases? Or are we talking general releases? Like,
Well, you know, the majority of the world responds to Jordan's like the purest when
yeah,
it comes to because there's different sides to collecting. Like
yeah,
you're a fan, which means like you like Jordans.
yeah.
You're like a purist, and even purists have subcultures because like you got the basketball players.
Right. I see a lot of Air Max Ones coming out that dropping.
Right. I was just gonna say it's a lot of
Yeah,
good Air Maxes, but I mean it's like the Air Maxes are good, but
yeah,
like Air Maxes are touch and go because like it can either be really good or it can be real bad
right.
depending on like how the materials actually are versus like picture and in hand. So I mean, you know, oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and welcome our new guest here, Sneakerland. I think you're on mute, my guy. Yeah, there you go. Sneakerland in the building. What you got? What you got back behind you, man? What you got? Backdrop now.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
this man got this little red carpet event backdrop coming in, trying to come in fast.
yeah, them all fancy and stuff.
Man, rip that thing down and get back to the gutter, get back to the mud, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I switched the rooms. I'm in the garage now. I'm in the whole another setting.
You get ready for tomorrow?
Huh?
You get ready for tomorrow?
What the Laney?
Yeah.
My boy
Ain't
Crow.
y'all battle tomorrow? Or no,
Sunday.
Yeah.
And the women too. You know what I'm saying?
That was gonna be dope.
I'm up one now though. You know what I'm saying?
Bob, you it's close. Like I said, that close.
I'm up one now. So yeah, and I wasn't supposed to win that one. So just imagine now I know. Now I'm on top of my game now.
Yeah, Blake, I did. I picked up the sixes. I picked those up.
Toros.
Yeah. I think I kind of like the sixes more than I like the fives, but I'd have to take a deeper look at them. So
you did get them.
Yeah.
Put some black laces in them, man.
You see, Buddy put the yellow laces in them.
I ain't see the yellow one, but the black laces.
Didn't Jay the sneaker guy put yellow laces in them?
Did he?
I don't know. I think I saw it on Instagram or something.
I know he did the white and the black, and then when I seen the black laces, I was like, bruh, that's it. I was like, yeah, that's you. Like, why Nike ain't do the black laces? Like they should have black laces. Like
you can do green, like it's Christmas.
Because Nike has to steal their creativity. They don't just come up with creativity. You see they struggled for years trying to keep Jordan. So like Nike ain't creative like that.
Yeah, that's why I said when I see them on feet, that's when I said I changed my mind when I see them black laces in them. Like,
but see, I thought that was a must cop. Honestly, I thought that was a must cop even before then. Like, it's just right now everything's just sitting, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just so many shoes that's like, good God, like give a brother a break.
All right, man. Yeah. Y'all know how I feel about that word sitting.
Yeah, well, you need to get over that.
Normal. Everything going back to normal. We forget what normal was. It ain't that these shoes sitting and nobody.
I see you look at it as normal. I don't think it's normal at all.
No, nope.
Like because I mean, there was always sneakers that sat, and you need to stop looking at it as a negative when we say that. Like it's not like it's sad. I don't want it. I buy shoes that sit all the time because I like them. You know what I mean? But I think it's more of a reflection of the economy, and the reflection of they backloaded the last 2 months out of the year with all the sneakers we want.
Yeah.
But okay, so do you think at the end of the year some go sit or all of them go sell?
It's holiday time, so I'm
Oh, that's when people cash out. Ain't never gonna sit.
Cherry 12s, they sitting there, they selling out.
They go if they sit, game is over. If they end up sitting, this thing done changed.
Let me tell you, it's gonna be just like, because this is not the first time they've done this. This is not the first time like Nike, Jordan Brand, or Adidas has done something like this. Because when the Bread 11s came out, they loaded the back end of October, November, and all the way into December. They loaded that year up with hot releases. Even with 350s, they loaded them. They loaded those 3 months up with hot releases, and none of it sat. All of it sold. Even like the Boo Boo 350s that they had, they were like, one of those pairs was like that black and red and whatever kind of colorway. I think the only one that sat that year was that I call them the Coogee Sweater 350s. Those were the only ones that I saw set because they ugly anyway. Them buttermilk Coogee 350s. But like none of it sat like because people were cashing out during the holidays, and every single shoe somebody's child wanted, or somebody's daddy wanted, or somebody's cousin or auntie or whatever wanted them. Grandma, granddaddy, like one-footed brother, they wanted them and they sold out.
Yeah, I this is all I'm gonna say. If this Cherry 12 sit, we is in a bad time right now. That's all I can say. You don't think so, big brother?
People been wanting those for years.
Yeah, like those sit, and that's during that time of the year. That means it's pretty bad.
But you know what? At the same time, man, they are dropping the reimagined
Ones,
the
Fours.
reimagined ones, the what else? The DMP 11s,
DMP 11,
the Kobe reverse Grinches.
They dropping a lot of sneakers.
I mean, and this is just off the top of my head, bro. There's
Right.
so many.
But even with you naming them, Cherry 12s is on like don't get me wrong, I gotta see the DMPs, but the Cherry 12s is like that's on top, that's like top of that list.
How many up? How many they gonna have? So what be our biggest complaint? Like they don't make enough of them.
Right.
So now that they are making more and people buying up what they want and they have left over.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let you get away with that because no.
Mute him. This is man.
Hear me out.
This is James. This ain't your average.
Hear me out. We forgot how sneaker YouTube was built. Remember, it started by us going in the stores, showing the shoes, showing this, but you can walk in the stores and buy and get. Yes,
well, sneaker YouTube was built off of showing fakes.
But at the same time, it was still you walking in stores and being able to show, okay, I can walk in this store and buy this shoe.
No.
I don't ever remember that.
I don't think that was it.
Yeah. Nike's doing the same thing that they always did. If it's a sneaker that we all want and that we all can agree that we want, that like we all can't wait for it to come back, they're gonna make 80,000 pairs. But if it's a sneaker that is sort of like on the fence or like probably one that we don't want, 300, 400,000 pairs of it.
Because like
if you take this year, you make this year 2 years ago, UNC 5 would have went crazy. Toro 6s would have went crazy.
Right.
Okay, 2 years ago, what people were getting free money. Remember
that's where we go now. You going back to the economy.
But I mean, you sitting at home and they sending you thousands of dollars. What else you gonna do?
But I mean, but you know, even 15 years ago, like okay, the only individuals that make sitting sound bad are children, because children equate sitting to dollar signs, because like the grown-ups allowed the children to run free with this stupid idea about resale, and they've made resale their own kind of little idea and mindset, because it's actually children selling to grown-ass men. But like even 15 years ago, Jordans didn't really sit. Like if you found a Jordan on the shelf, it was like it is now. It was in like kid sizes. You were really hard pressed to find them sitting in adult sizes. And then if they were sitting, it would be something like, and this ain't even like 15 years ago. This is maybe like 2014, 2015, when people were still stuck on like, I'm diehard with like the OGs, because we weren't that far removed from the OGs. So you did have something like a shattered backboard sitting, because we weren't used to seeing orange on the feet.
Yeah,
like orange and black.
A lot of war inside.
The shattered backboards, they were sitting for in a lot of places for a little bit.
They didn't sit here. I was now this is why I would say I didn't know they was gonna go as high as they went. Nobody I was slanging them things for 350 here.
Like what are those blue and white Jordan 1s that like resell for crazy prices now?
The Royals.
Yeah, the Royals. Yeah, like those stats.
Okay, see, by the time I came in the game at like the peak, the top of the the beginning of the resale.
That means you would have had to have hit it like 2017. Like,
yeah,
because like 2017, 2018 is when like resale started getting into full swing because hey, let me tell you, I got video evidence, and it's on somebody else's channel. Go back to Mike Rich's old videos. Right. He showed those Royals sitting on the shelf in Atlanta at like Athlete's Feet, Foot Lockers for $89. He showed the bread Jordan 1 lows on sale for like $49. He even did an update video where he was saying,
and on top of that, Jay the Sneaker Guy, he did a video where he bought his Shadow Bat Boys for $59. Still had a receipt. On a whole bunch of he showed a whole bunch of Jordan 1s that he got for $50, $60.
Because they had hit the outlets.
Right. And they were just
I think that's the area you in. The area. Because
that's what I'm about to say. In my area.
But I'll tell you, okay, so I'll tell you like this. As far as sneaker culture, it goes LA, well, it goes Chicago, LA, New York. It bounced between those two, and then you got Atlanta. So like Atlanta is hot for sneaker culture, and anything rarely ever sits here. So for a shattered backboard to sit and go to outlets, for a Royal to sit and go to outlets,
that never ever. I started reselling in 2011.
Where's your location at though?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Well, that's why, because Charlotte don't get a whole lot of stock numbers as far in terms of releases.
It's the area because, like I said, when I started selling sneakers, it was when people weren't really doing it yet.
Yeah, so I can see where you coming from. Yeah, your area, you ain't gonna get the
by the time 2017 came. By the time 2017 came, I done killed the game. I was tired. I was done.
Oh yeah, because the releases were limited in your area and people were fiending for them joints. Like Charlotte, North and South Carolina didn't get big as far as like or kind of get there as far as sneakers until like All-Star weekend, that one All-Star when they had it in
you know what I would give y'all that because I think I was on the forefront of it here. So by the time everybody started doing it, I was like, this ain't. When I started doing it, it was only one sneaker store in the city. It was only
it was only one of that. Yeah, you know, you take advantage of that.
Yeah. So now we got like 8 of them.
Yeah, so I see where you coming from at the same time.
So me, like I said, to me, I felt like a great time to be a reseller in my area was like 2011, 2012, 13. You took it from the front. You know what I'm saying? Now Atlanta always been played. I remember I hit for the Kobe after the Grinches. It was another what the Kobe's. Y'all remember it was I hit for them at the Nike in Lenox Mall.
Yeah.
That's when I don't know if y'all remember. At one time they used to do the raffles, but they used to do them on Twitter. They'll let them know the names of the people that won on Twitter. And I had found somebody that knew how to rig the system. I had got like 3-4 pairs. Came to Lenox right here. I really was scared because I ain't like no reason I was scared because one of the names was my mama name. And if I took my mama all the way to Atlanta and we come there and they say, ma'am, you ain't wearing no shoe. But she would have blanked on me. You know what I'm saying? So I only took 2 people with me, and it was real.
No Hype 85 said he's trying to decide between the 14s or the ones. What ones are you talking about, man?
Ain't no ones coming out this tomorrow.
Oh, the Tiana Taylor joints on June?
That's next week.
Oh, that's next week. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, so you only got $200 to spare between the 2 weeks? Ooh, that's no.
Say it like that, man.
Like that. If he let's just say he only got $200, but his choice.
I'm going with the 14s. That's just
me. Yeah, I'm going with the 14s. I ain't gonna cap. Even with all that special stuff, I'm going with the 14s. Like,
and also like that's a woman's shoe technically. Yeah. Like you know how I do it. Like I'm going with the men's pair.
Man, you better stop all that mess.
I'm going with the men's pair every time.
Like he said a one drop tomorrow.
Blake said, I keep eyeing the lucky green ones. I'm a diehard Boston sports fan, and those remind me of
Okay.
the Celtics. I did a video on them joints. If you ain't seen it, like, but I mean, check out the material. Like, I got 2 pairs, and both pairs, like the materials on them are real good. So
This was the last time. It was the last time the Laney dropped.
but you know what? This ain't even a re-retro of the Laney
Kanye West.
14.
Who's that? Kanye West in that picture?
That's me.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, you see how he ignored the question? I said, "Do you still got them Kobe's?"
Who, me?
Yeah.
Heck no, I sold them things as soon as I got them.
Hey, he talking
Boom,
about,
baby said everybody broke now.
he talking about these tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh no, those are the cork ones I was telling you about that Eric like.
Those look like the Alma Manure ones to me.
Yeah, get them 14, bro. Yeah, I call those Kobe 8s. Though that's the greatest shoe of all time. I think that's the greatest shoe Nike ever did.
2-7 boy 1.
I got rid of that thing as soon as I got back to Charlotte, man.
What's up, fellas? Hope y'all night going well. Just got my Raging Bulls a couple of days ago. Now sitting waiting for the 6 Toro instant. Fell in love with the Raging Bull 5s.
And that was another thing.
2-7 boy, where you at? Like, because the Toros dropped last weekend. Or did you get them? Or did you get them and you waiting for them to come in?
They just dropped a couple of days ago. He's probably
they dropped Wednesday.
And see, that was another reason why
I keep forgetting I picked mine up in store.
Because if you got the Raging Bull 5, do you really need those?
Yeah,
that's the case. You say that about
yes,
shoes, though.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
We got like 50 red and black shoes, 50.
You got more.
Hey, I don't want to hear that. You can't use that same excuse for the Toros. And as a matter of fact, they need to retro. It's about time for them to retro them Toro 4s. Like, speaking of Toros, like, they need to stop playing. Like, and I think they did this 6 to get us ready for the 4s next year, because it's not a coincidence that all of a sudden they make a 6 a Toro. Like, they don't just do stuff by chance. They prepping us for possibly the 4s. So hey, mark my words, I'm telling y'all here, watch out for them 4s. Don't be a fan now if you wasn't a fan before.
Yeah, so. That would be a must. They'll probably drop them holiday 2024 with like 90 other things. But no.
Let's see, 2-7.
Go ahead.
Let me see. I think Rafi said that's true, but like he deleted that comment. Like he was talking about like sneaker reselling and all of that. Especially the kid resellers 30 years ago, the sneaker culture wasn't like, I mean, it definitely wasn't. Like, sitting was not considered, like, if somebody said a shoe was sitting, they was like, oh, snap, for real, where it's sitting at? I'm about to go and get me a pair. Like, it wasn't like oh, it's trash because you can go in the store and pick it up kind of thing. Like, sitting, like, now, and like the debate has been had a million times, but shoes are not, to children, like to people that are adults, and it's even kind of bled into the minds of adults. But for children, shoes are not shoes, they're dollar signs. And when you see dollar signs and you start to think business wise, and these kids are smart, like they can't do shit else. Like if technology somehow failed, they would die instantly because they don't know how to do shit for themselves or do it the basic way. But when it comes to business savvy, hey, they got business savvy out the back end.
Let's just keep it all the way 100 though. It's the internet, bro. Like 30 years ago, there wasn't all this like reselling stuff online,
right?
Like that, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
even a place like eBay is like a newer kind of a thing if you really think about it. And then you used to be able to go to like let's say a pawn shop or a yard sale, and somebody wouldn't know exactly how much something is worth.
Right.
Like, I remember I bought, and I know you guys ain't gonna know what this is, but some of you guys might. I bought a Gibson SG guitar, fire brand that came out in like the 80s. I bought it
crazy
for $200, right?
Really?
Yeah, for $200, and that thing was worth $2,500, and I didn't know that it was worth $2,500. I just liked the way it looked.
I was gonna say that's a steal.
Yeah, right. Because like people wouldn't know about that. Oh, like now everybody knows what everything is worth because you can look it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go on eBay, you see how much it's going for. If it's a shoe, you go on StockX or whatever the case may be. And the internet really, I mean, it brought a lot of convenience to our lives, but it also kind of like flooded out a lot of the other things.
Like
because the
before,
constant information that you always is at your fingertips.
right. Before 2015, if you had to put the children of today in the same situation, but put them in 2015, they wouldn't make it because they don't have any fucking social skills. Like before 2015, it required actual social skills in order to sell sneakers like that.
No.
What you mean?
Listen here, man. I keep telling you. Listen here. If you knew how to use it, you was.
But
good.
before 2015, were you selling on the internet?
You need to go like 2008, like 2008 or something.
But I'm saying before 2015, but were you selling on the internet or were you talking to people?
No, you can sell on eBay all the time. Like this eBay thing ain't new. So
no, bro. Listen.
Right, but like during 2015, like before 2015, I wasn't using eBay before 2015 for shoes because they were selling fake shoes out the ass. Like I wasn't doing eBay, and that was the only source to sell shoes or like Craigslist. Like Craigslist, either you were going on Craigslist and you were getting robbed, or you were going on eBay and 9 times out of 10 you were getting a fake pair, but you were seeing a real picture. And see, that's what I'm saying. So if you wanted to avoid getting robbed, and like if you wanted to avoid getting the Craigslist setup, or if you wanted to avoid like the eBay scam, more people were using Craigslist than eBay because like they knew eBay was a scam factory.
You went way back with Craigslist.
And it wasn't even like
2015 was right around the corner, bit, brother.
Like it wasn't Facebook Marketplace, it wasn't StockX, it wasn't GOAT. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you wanted to sell, a lot of people were selling shoes straight out the mall, or they were selling the shoes out their trunk. Yeah. Like it was more people selling shoes out of their trunk and out the mall than they were at the internet.
No, you still was using social media though.
But which one were you using more?
Social media. I'm young. I'm
man, you tripping.
He is young.
Bro, I'm young, bro. I'm talking about 2011. I'm talking to people overseas. I'm talking to people out of town. I'm shipping everywhere. Like I was known for selling shoes.
But you was also in small town Carolina. Like
no, you're not listening to me. I'm on social media. I'm over there with Gotti. I'm over there with Young Dolph. I'm over there with Shaq Lizzy off social media.
Yeah, see, he fall under the category of what you saying, homegrown. I'm not calling you a kid.
No, I know.
But he's the kid you talking about.
Right, right.
So see, he came in at the right time because he came in like before it got popping, but at the tail end of housing. So he was like right in the middle. So
right.
Here's both worlds.
So that's what I'm saying. Like people that have
2015 came, I was done did everything.
Yeah, so you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about because you were like the baby boomer of like using the internet. Right. But before that, before 2015, they wasn't doing that.
Yeah, like, you ain't gonna know what you talking about.
That's what I said. You gotta go like for me, like if you talking to me, I'd be like, okay, like 2007. Like before then, okay, we weren't really selling on the net. But by the time 2010 came and Instagram.
Well, 2007, you wasn't even old enough to like really.
In 2007, I was on the block. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. I'm like, you wasn't really old enough to like even do all of that. Like
and look, 2007, social media made it easy for me. Social media. Okay, you gotta understand, I come from a different place. So
like what 2007, you still had to have like your mom sign for most of the stuff you did, like that was like adult, right?
She been stopped signing. You feel me? So like
I'm saying, like in 2007, how old were you in 2007?
I was what, 15?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Even if mama stopped signing for you, couldn't even buy a car by yourself without having like a cosigner at 15 in 2007.
I got me a Buick 88 Sentra for $800 off
what he said.
No, listen to what I'm saying. 2007. If you wanted to buy something new, you'd have to have a cosign. I ain't talking about go to the side man and just throw him back like $500-800. That's when you talking about. Okay, I know you talking about hood stuff when you talking about that, but I'm talking about like the real stuff. Like if you wanted to,
like now, I went
go on a field trip at school.
Right. If you wanted to go to a rated R movie, they wasn't finna let you in unless you had like your parents say, "Oh yeah,
we've been paying, big bro, we've been
exactly."
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. God damn, you young cook.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to show.
Talking.
I'm trying to show you that listen, big brother. I swear, listen, I started getting off. Like this is really how I got in the sneaker game, selling wise on eBay and Amazon. On eBay and Amazon, you was able to sell a shoe without, like, you could sell it. They'll send you the money. Like they'll give you the money.
Right.
You ain't got to ship it. You ain't got to ship it.
Right.
You understand? They weren't asking for no social.
And see that, and that's what I'm saying. That's why
they weren't able to keep up with who
right.
really getting off on.
And that's why I was saying like 75 to 80% of people. That was the reason why people were avoiding eBay to buy shoes, because like they knew of the eBay jewel. Like after a while. So that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I understand where you coming from and what you're talking about, but you got to listen to what I'm telling you. Nobody was really messing with that stuff at that time like that. They didn't start like eBay, like in 2010, like eBay was still like a iffy kind of situation. Like eBay didn't really blow until
that was the only, like, people trust. I'm gonna tell you why people trust the eBay, because they didn't have that many options.
And that's exactly what I said.
That many options. So
like
I get what you're saying, but that's why PayPal became so reliable.
Right. That's how PayPal blew up.
With PayPal.
Right. That's how they blew up.
See, by that time, I done got rich.
It was too late.
You get your money back from the bank.
Right. So that's why I said nobody really messed with eBay like that until somewhere in 2015, 2016 when Resale
over the game. They came in 2000. By that time, StockX and GOAT took over the game. They came in 2000.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like StockX and GOAT, and that's exactly why people really started messing with eBay heavy like that, because a lot of people couldn't get over the jug that was going on eBay. And when StockX hit, then GOAT came a little bit after, and then like people were seeing the high prices on GOAT and StockX, but they were seeing eBay was not charging high. People weren't charging high prices because they weren't getting taxed with the fees like that. So they started sliding over to eBay, and eBay started looking at these other avenues and was like, okay, they're making some serious money tapping into this. Maybe we can rectify people's mistrust with eBay. So they started doing the research and trying to figure out why the urban community wasn't messing with eBay like that. And in comes SneakerCon, and they invented the eBay authenticity guarantee with sneakers. Like, hey, I'm trying to tell you, I feel where you coming from, but hey, you got to understand when I tell you, like, eBay, like, people weren't really messing with eBay like that, because personally.
Bro, when you say social, I'm thinking social media. I did what I did like 2010, 2011. I wasn't messing with eBay. I'm going direct. I'm selling straight off of Instagram. Like, hit me up. Like, I wasn't going through eBay. I was done with them. You know what I'm saying? You send that money straight to PayPal. I invoice you. I send it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know who owned PayPal?
Who?
Any of you know?
Did eBay buy them?
eBay bought them, but you know who owned it? Elon Musk, and that's why he has all the money in the world now, because
that's dope.
Because he sold it.
That's dope.
But
that's how he can afford rockets, and he can design
27 boy said Elon. 27 boy one new.
Hey,
look, all of them was like, listen, I'm telling you, when I came in the game, and it was weird when I be telling people this stuff, like people my age or younger, I be like, bro, when I first got on eBay and Amazon, bro, you could literally start an account, sell it, make about a quick $1,000 or $2,000 before they even think about trying to figure out who account it is and everything. By this time, you done ran off about $1 grand or two. They can't even get to you because you ain't put in no social or none of that. That's how crazy. Like I watch technology and internet change like right in front of my face.
Yeah. I done did so much dirt on eBay, bro. It's crazy.
Guys, we have 34 people in the building. We only got 23 likes, man. If you
have
man.
Hey, y'all go run up them likes, man.
Man,
y'all some good
I'm terrible at asking, but like I'd appreciate it if you could. You know,
let me take 2 seconds and scroll over.
Let me see what these comments talking about. Niger, no hype 85. Niger ones are dropping at boutiques tomorrow. Niger one, like the only thing I remember about the Nigers is the Niger Prestos and the Niger and the Niger.
It's they acquired PayPal in 2002. Dang.
Yeah, they did. And the Niger Air Force Ones, like, but yeah, those I thought those were like craft. They call Chris Tate said they the craft ones. Like Niger is like the green and the African colors. I did a video on the Niger Air Force Ones like 2-3 years ago. Amazing World of Raffy and Francie said, men's pairs always, but there's so many beautiful crafted shoes for the women's size. Yeah.
I'm not against picking up women's sneakers. It's just
27 boy one said if they took those tailors and got rid of the brown, yellow, and thorns and put the stitch black swoosh on both sides, they'd be insane. I'm in Florida and I got mine from Snipes. What? So you got a pair?
What part of Florida you from?
Don't tell me.
They dropped already?
He gonna get your Tiana Taylor. Which is better, the 5 or the 6s?
Hey, I got a question.
Bro, them 6s might be a little bit better, but like I said, I gotta find my 5s and look at them in hand because like,
the 5s are a classic, but I feel like
that's exactly what I'm gonna say, James. 5 classic.
The 5 is a classic, but I kind of feel like them 6s are better.
Right, that's how I'm feeling. That's
I know it's like blasphemous or whatever, but like the truth is the truth.
Yeah,
right.
I feel like with that choice, it's which silhouette you like the best.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you know what? I might be biased because I like 6s way better than 5s.
So we can't be mad at that because
with me, I can't be biased because like I don't like 6s more than I like 5s, and I don't like 5s more than I like 6s. It just that's why I say I gotta look at my 5s and put them next to my 6s because
I like 5s, but I can't wear them. Like when it's time to put on clothes, my jeans don't rock with 5.
Man, you better get you some of them. You better get you some Jinko jeans, man. Some
I was about to say he come for that new era. Stop wearing them skinny jeans.
Listen, it don't be skinny to my boy though. My boy be skinty.
I mean, boy, yo.
Amazing World of Raffy and Francie said, for me, 5s I like more. Not sure whenever I see the Raging Bull 5s, it makes me really want to have them.
Yeah.
Hey, how do y'all really feel about like early?
What you mean?
Like early pairs?
Yeah, like man.
Early pairs is touch and go. Like,
yeah,
I think there's a thing of too early.
Yeah,
I don't care how big you are on sneaker YouTube. If it look like it's too early, I can't just overlook your YouTube celebrity and just be like, oh yeah, like it's you. I trust you. So like your early pairs is good. No.
I always found weird, bro. I find it weird, and like I'm not gonna say like names or nothing, but it's like,
oh yeah, I know.
But I find it weird. I find it weird how like there's like somehow like 5 of them,
right?
And they're different levels of whatever, but they'll all have the shoe on the same day, video drop on the same day. Like it's so weird. Like
I already know.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about that the same.
No, it'd even be like little people that I don't even know who they are. It'd be like little people I don't even know who they are. It's like,
oh, I know what made you ask it because I done seen a bunch of too early reviews, as you know, that popped up in the last 48 hours. Like,
Bro,
I
and the
don't
thing
think.
is, like, the thing is, I'm close to a lot of people that get stuff early.
Right.
Like on, like, like here we got a couple big names in the city, and they sell them to like Jay this nigga,
right?
Guy, they selling to them people, and I'm in their Discord, and some of them they'll text me, and my brain, I'm like, I fool with you, like, I rock with you, but I'm just scared. Like, that's too early, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, that level of comfort to get you got.
Like the one them what them thing called Palomino?
Yeah, those black and browns.
Yeah.
They already surfing.
What? I done got three text messages.
Right, they already surfing. Like, yeah. And see, we already done touched on this before.
Okay.
So yeah, it just
like,
depends on how early.
Like,
because
honestly, at this point, the way that the sneaker game moves and like the culture, I mean, even if the person selling them just come out and be like, you know what, hey,
yeah,
these ain't real, but these are what they supposed to look like.
Ain't nobody gonna say that.
Look, I think more people will sell.
Nobody gonna say that.
Like, look.
I mean, but I understand that because
the same people are selling, like they selling.
Right, I understand that because they want the bread. But if these people come to these YouTubers and say, "Hey, look, they ain't real, but these are what they supposed to look like, and this is the best quality I got," you want to snatch them. They gonna snatch them.
They gonna snatch them,
and they gonna show them off, and they gonna still do business with you,
right?
Because look at Tony D, look at Bullet RC, look at Harrison Neville. The list goes on.
Rep guy.
The list goes on. They all put reps out there on their screen for early viewing.
I got a quick question. Are these guys like, because I don't know none of the people you just named.
Like, okay, these are the pioneers of sneaker YouTube.
Right.
And so, that's why I said,
right, when you were getting started, like when you were getting started on social media and starting to pioneer selling shoes on social media,
these are those guys.
These are the dudes.
I wish I knew YouTube was what YouTube is when I was selling shoes 10, 12 years ago.
Right. These dudes are that. Like, Harrison Neville has over 1 million subs. Tony D is in like the 800,000 category. Bullet RC is in the almost 900,000 category. Like these are. Yeah, these are top. These are the top tier. These are up there with the Kais Omar and all of them boys.
And see, this is what they do. And we figured this out last year. That's why I said we touched on this subject before. It was one time that me and James, like, we would buy early, but we'll go stock it and get them, but not early. And then we realized that still wasn't better because these guys that we talking about are getting them early 5-6 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
And so they go back to what Homegrown said. They Plus is telling them this is the best quality shoe and this is what it's supposed to look like. So go ahead and display this. Your followers gonna believe you because of your brand. So So they literally telling you really it's what it is, but it ain't what it ain't.
Right.
I'll show you 8 months ahead of time. And so by them doing that, guess what they're doing for people like us? It knocking us out the game. Because by the time we get the shoe, they on a whole nother hot shoe release. And so we figured that out last year and we're like, okay, we can't compete with that. So we got to change our strategy.
I stopped trying to compete with that. And look, I'm not trying to say that everybody got fake shoes. And I don't technically, because these dudes are big and they got a lot of money. If you have a lot of, see, the thing about sneakers and getting early sneakers for content purposes costs a lot of money.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, if you get a shoe even 4 months early, you're paying out the ass for that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so them dudes get way more views. They got way more money. They have sponsorships. They can afford to do stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if I get the shoe even a month early, I'm gonna do okay. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But
But it
like,
ain't gonna hit like
yeah,
that.
it's not gonna hit. Like it's hard to compete with that unless you're big. If you're big
Right.
or you got super deep pockets,
But
yeah,
that whole aspect,
you can play that game.
right?
More so, and I'll go even one step further. It's not even the bigger, well-known YouTubers that we all know and love with the early looks that I think is really kind of hurting the smaller YouTubers. It's the evolution of the fake, like that they blatantly come out and tell you these are all UAs. You know what I mean? Because really, if you think about it, to the person that's watching that, they already feel like they watched that review, even if it's a fake shoe.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether they get it psychologically, like, or not psychologically, but like consciously or not, you know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, so like they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's been very accepted as far as like YouTube goes, as far as content creation goes. I see a new one pop up every single day.
Yep.
Hey, do what you want, wear what you want, buy what you want.
Yeah,
But like me and Average, we talked about this last year, and I was like, you know what, I can't compete on that level. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna compete on the level that.
But you know that right there, that level you're talking about,
Mhm.
is what forced newer shoe content creators to up their visual visual game. So if it was like, if I can't compete with getting these shoes early, whether they're real or fake, because Tony D, Bullet, I see all of them, they revealed that they were reviewing fakes just to get those early reviews because it was a thing.
Yeah.
The people said, if I can't get that early, I'm going to try to give them the best quality.
Content.
And then quality became a standard. Quality became like a must.
Yeah.
So like you can't even do what you were able to do maybe 4 or 5 years ago, where you could just pick up your like phone with the potato lens and just shoot a video and say, hey, this is the shoe, you know, this is what I think about it. Let me know what you think about it and keep it pushing. Nah, if your video ain't hitting in 4K, they ain't even watching.
You better have some editing skills. You better have
right.
Ooh, like and see, and that's like we gotta put in that work, but they so embedded that they don't have to do. They just gonna drop this early review.
But they did put it in the work though. We just you know they been, you said they've been doing it for
they the pioneers of it. They the
so
pioneers.
you know they you know they earned it. They deserve it.
And T27 said Neville about to hit 2 mil.
Yeah, Neville like I say he the GOAT hands down.
Like Tony and Bull put Neville on, and Neville just like
he ain't
shot past him. Like,
I mean, he shot so fast, and that's why to me, out of all love, no matter if it's real or fake, I always gave him the crown because he knew and told y'all what he did and what he was going to do, and he kept it 100 the whole time.
So quick question: do any of them sell shoes?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like Bull and Tony, they got their bodega, so like what they get, they'll put it up on their own website. I think Harrison does that too. So, I mean, they're not like resellers, but on a personal level, yeah, they sell their shoes.
And like Bull them got their own brand too.
Yeah, they got sample industry.
Yeah, so them boys, they the GOATs. They the GOATs.
And then they partnered with Kais Omar, and they created their own sneaker shoe cleaning stuff. So
hey man, well listen, we on the way, big brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's always a new
we on the way,
chief.
but
it's a new head chief in charge at all times.
But
speaking of being on the way, man, we got Jumpman Eric on the way. Like He chilling down there. I know we
Oh,
kind of like didn't allude to him being here, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man,
Like,
Eric
dude,
is here,
I've been on
man.
here 10 minutes. No one says hi to me. Jeez.
you ain't even say hey.
Yeah, wait.
They popped up there.
I'm just kidding.
Eric,
Shut
man,
up,
you
bro.
gotta like we deep in the conversation. You gotta throw your elbows in. You can't be the
Like,
nice guy today.
hey, Eric's in the building. Yo.
Right.
I just dropped a new reel. Go check it out.
Jason, North Carolina, shout out to you. I hope I hit on the Laneys, man. I hope you do too, bro.
Dude,
Man,
so
where
are
North
they
Carolina
limited
you
or
at?
not? I feel like I'm hearing.
There's
I
a
see tons-
Laney's.
Yeah, I see tons of people hitting, but everyone's saying that they're limited.
Like here, we only had 2 stores. We only had two stores to get them here.
Because like the Laney's might end up being like the Toro 14s because like
Yep.
of late I noticed they don't release a large stock number of 14s because people don't like 14s like that, and and you know they don't release them that often. Like I think like 14s they get a smaller release than 13s.
Definitely. They
And
dropped
like
a million playoff.
right, and a lot of people don't like 13s like that.
Yeah.
I like both, but yeah. I know people don't like both. Yeah.
I think people's mindset don't even go past like an
12.
11 or 12. Yeah.
I think 12 is the cutoff.
Because like the hood love 12s, and there's enough folks in it's enough folks in the hood for the 12s to be successful.
Now when the money boom in the hood, like them all.
Right. But to be honest, I don't think like the love for Jordans go past an 11 like that. And that's just
people in the hood don't even know the numbers. They like, hey, you see the black ones that dropped today.
Right.
I will say that. I will say, yeah. If you go to the hood, you're gonna see more 11s and 12s than
Yeah.
Because they wearing them 11s all year, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like those 11s, like
the boys on the block. You're gonna see them in the 10s.
I ain't seen nobody no 10s in
I ain't seen nobody no 10s now.
I haven't seen somebody rock. Actually, I'm wrong. I saw somebody wearing a 10 the other day at the bank.
Right. Them still 10s. I used to see them all the time. Like,
but before that, I didn't see it in like 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't seen.
I'm wearing mine once a week, man.
Yeah.
They big down Texas, I guess.
No, I like 10s. They're comfy, dude.
Yeah. Not for me. But
I don't think they've done a 10.
Bro, when was the last time a 10 released?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they've done a 10 like
Supersonic one.
I don't think a 10 released in about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the Celtics. They did the pack. Remember, because they did those. They did the Carolinas and they did like the Chicago's. But before that, like I don't think 10 like they had done any real 10 releases in like 6 or 7 years.
Now, let's be honest. If that wasn't a Jordan logo on there, nobody bought it.
Yeah, wouldn't nobody want that.
Dude,
like even with
as a kid, I love 10s. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, what's so special about that shoe that go to the Payless and buy the regular?
It had the numbers on the bottom. When I was a kid, I looked at the bottom of that shoe and I seen the accolades and the numbers. I said, "Oh, this is dope. It's hard."
Yeah, if you put the Jump Shack on there and put them in Walmart, bro, like,
nobody bought them.
Man, I want the double nickel ones, man. I need
get it nasty. You put the 45 on the side, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, "I don't know."
It's just an ugly shoe with 45 stitched on the side. I'm like,
he says here, I felt when he got game hit theaters and Denzel put 13s on. I feel like 13s were big back then. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Now he might be right. The camos was the thing like 2020, 19.
Those are cool.
Not like the camo, like camo print.
They
camo
just
print.
Damn, they did like 3 different ones. They should have just stopped at that. That first one was okay. They did like 3 different camo colorways.
Yeah, the all black with camo is.
Man, like I don't like camo. Camo didn't hit.
At
really
that time,
like
camo was in, big brother. At that time, camo was in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you can't. But like you can't call maybe like 4 months of people going crazy over camo being in. Like
if you get a good season, you won. If you could make it a good season with everybody wearing the same joint, that was in.
Because like camo kind of made man, like no, I can't even say it made a comeback because like camo ain't never really been in. I think like camo didn't kind of get in until like when was that?
Around the team.
It was flooded with like Travis Scott stuff and
no. This before Travis.
Like the only time I remember like people and they weren't even going crazy was like when they did like the Supreme 5s and they did that camo. Like
I remember them.
But like I said again, like camo ain't never really been in. I remember camo having like this little 2-3 month run, and I'm just looking like why are people like in the camo so much? Like they were in the camo to the point where I almost was like, I need to start buying me some camo.
See, I think you was in denial. It was in. You keep
camo.
I got camo pants. I got some camo joggers.
Listen, at that time when people had camo pants, a camo hoodie.
Well, Eric, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna mess with you like with that because. But I'm saying like the only time camo has been in is in the military. Like I ain't.
No. Camo had a run for a while. I would say
camo is only big in the military and people who like to go hunt.
Camo had a good run. I would say a good 3 years. It had a good run.
Yeah, okay, I give you that in the Master P day, but like I ain't like Master P.
We didn't talk about Master P, but camo had a good run for a while.
I'm telling you, between like 2018 to like
hell no.
That's why I got my pants, bro.
Yeah,
I was looking at people in 2018 with camo, and I was like, man.
Yeah, see, when you keep talking about when you talk about something, you gotta look at the.
I ain't finished. Okay. When I looked at people with camo in 2018, I was like, yeah, put that camo on, run in the woods, and stay hidden. That's what I was thinking. Like, nobody. You know what? They targeted camo to kids. And kids just ate it up, and then it spread to the adults, and the adults kind of like it turned their brain into mush. Because before then, people were associating rednecks and all
That's true.
Poverty and low quality things with camo. Like, I mean, I understand that people was like, let me try to make this the wave, but like. I can't even really say camo had a wave. Like camo had a moment. It's like you throw a firecracker in a pot and you get a flash in the pan. Camo had a flash in the pan.
They had a good 3-year run, bro.
He just don't want to say it.
Because you got to go back to what year you said. And those years are the kids that you talking about. Now, I remember around that time, the kids wore the camo, the Nike Elite socks with the KD. I remember that era, bro.
Exactly.
Like
camo was in.
Camo was in back then, during that era. So you gotta understand.
See, I think you keep thinking about army fatigue, bro.
That's what he thinking about, and not the actually camo.
Where did camo come from? Where did camo start?
But you have
before we get into that, man, we gotta shout out Vic Brown. Vic Brown's in the building. Shout out
What's
to
going
Vic,
on,
Thank
Vic?
you. And also Tyrone Turner's up in here. So what's up, y'all?
Where's my boy Tyrone Turner?
I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in for us, man. Appreciate you guys. And he said camo was popular in the 80s and 90s.
I wouldn't even know.
Okay.
Camo was popular when Rambo came out in 1981.
Right. But where did camo come from? I don't need no butts because like everybody got a butt and it smell like shit. But like
really true? I don't know.
Camo was military and people who like to hunt.
No.
I don't know.
I wasn't nowhere near there.
Right. I remember
You weren't even born.
Stop it.
in the 90s.
Stop it.
I remember Bone Thugs and Harmony come out with camo.
Okay. Average.
No limit.
Average. I need you to get on Google and look where camo came from. What was the point of camo? And then in the chat, because you ain't got to come back on live and tell me I was right.
Streetwear.
Come back in the chat and tell me, okay.
You know what? You know what? Tupac was wearing some camo too.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he had the whole vest on.
Yeah, I remember he had the pants and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. We had
50 Cent too, I think, did the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't say when did.
I don't know, bro. I
didn't say when did camo become popular in streetwear. I said where did it come from? What was it created for?
Obviously.
We all knew that.
Thank you. Okay, look. Okay, so you two to the bottom. Hold on. Average and Sneakerland. Eric just told y'all it came from the military.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Y'all tried to refute that. It came from military and hunting.
No, but you make it seem like forever. That's all it was good for.
That's what it was good for, because that's what it was for.
In your mind.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You trying to create my narrative. I'm saying it was created to blend into the elements. That's why I said camo. Yeah. That's why I said when I saw people wearing camo, that they should have took their ass in the woods and hid and stayed hidden. Because that's what it,
so
I mean, I get.
We know you didn't wear camo. It's okay. We know
this is what happened in the 90s.
I get it. Camo became popular at some point in streetwear, but that don't mean like it was the best idea. It's like a fat girl in latex pants.
I'm gonna tell you
just because they make it in her size don't mean it's for her.
Oh, girl. I'm gonna tell you the reason why they did it. They, like rappers made it a trend because they looked at it as you're right. It started in the army, so you hear people like Wu-Tang, No Limit. They looked at it as it's an army fatigue.
Right.
We're gonna rock this camo.
Right.
know we're an army at the same
time. Right.
So when people started saying that, that's when it became more popular.
Right.
That's how you were right. It started in the army, but we took that same army image and made it as okay, this is our clip. There's no limit.
Right. Because if I want to give another example. Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans were made for women.
Oh my!
They were never made for men.
I'm with you. I never.
Skinny jeans were never made for men. The very first commercial was a commercial of a white woman wearing skinny jeans. It, like, as a matter of fact, like it was along the lines of Daisy Dukes. They were made for women, but somehow the new culture. These young kids made it okay for men to wear women's pants. No, just because they make it for you don't mean it's like the right thing to do.
Then they start wearing the purses. They start
right. Look at that Boondocks episode look at that Boondocks episode with Riley. He was wearing a dress, and when they broke it down to him and told him Gangsta-licious was sweet, he didn't believe it until Huey broke it down to him. And then when he broke it down to him, he couldn't believe what he was into.
I'm gonna say this as humbly.
You got dudes wearing crop tops.
I'm gonna make this as humbly and understanding as I can. I think the problem is because what you fail to realize, y'all wore some mess back in y'all days as well.
We did.
So let me tell you something. I am sorry that it is past y'all age to where y'all could wear skinny jeans. Because if it would have came out back when y'all was in y'all young prime and y'all was young hip hoppers, y'all would have put the things on.
You know what?
No.
Wait. He do got a point because Look, he do got a point because go back before our era. No bell bottom was actually skinny. And then they got bell bottoms, but they were actually tight.
That was just the 1970s, my guy. Like that.
Yeah, like
what I'm saying is, James,
Nah.
No, that's not the same, bro.
In my
That's what,
era, you would have got beat up for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It changed during our
exactly, but I'm
wasn't.
pretty sure
okay, but
It's not. It wasn't like today. It wasn't even like today. They would have called you
but
every
let me
name in the
okay,
book
so I'm
that
gonna
you
ask
can't
you
say
this.
today, and they would have beat you up.
I'm gonna ask you this. This is for Sneaker Land. Lil Uzi Vert, the stuff he wears. Would you wear that?
No, okay, it's
Okay,
level.
wait, hold on. Thank you for answering that, because that is right along the lines of wearing skinny jeans and all that kind of stuff. Because that was the same stuff. That's the kind of same stuff with them silky blouse tops and them crop tops.
Okay, so
Right, hold on. And crop tops that people would see Prince and Michael Jackson wearing. So hey, you can't say because of age we done passed our time where we can wear skinny jeans.
It's
Like,
also levels though. It's also levels.
man,
No. Hold on. It's levels, and the reason why I say this because I prefer skinny jeans, right? But
so you wearing a purse too?
Hold on. My skinny jeans is jeans. They shit is jeggings and leggings. We ain't going there like you know.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
It's levels.
You are probably 2 years outside of wearing them
Right.
stretch jeans. So what you mean? Like those skinny jeans quickly within less than months transition to them stretch pants and jeggings.
Not mine.
What's the difference? What's the difference between skinny jeans and jeggings? They still both tight. One just stretch a little bit more.
Okay, like skinny, skinny jeans. Like you still got see if they get the right size. See, a lot of these kids. Oh, listen, real talk. But you can get skinny jeans and you got room up here. But
nope.
Yeah, I swear to God, my fans be skinny. I got room up here. Like I ain't walking around with everything crotched. Like you know what I'm saying? At my legs though. Like I don't like my pants to go with my shoes. That's why I was making skinny. So I'm gonna tell you, I was making skinny before they even made skinny. I was having my grandma sew up the bottom of my leg and making it tight.
You know what those are called? You know what those are called? Those are called straight legs. Those ain't skinnies. Let me tell you. As a matter of fact, to disprove your theory, I went inside the mall. I grabbed a pair of skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And I tried to put them on, and them jeans wasn't going past my thighs. I see why the kids wear the skinny jeans up under their ass, because they can't get them up that high.
You gotta get your right size, bro. You gotta get your right size.
And I always say,
hey, real talk though. Do people even wear, like, guys? Do we even wear jeans anymore? For real?
I do.
Yeah.
I wear jeans.
But
I don't wear shorts.
You gotta understand. I'm still, I still pop out. I'm still young.
He's still young. And see, when that first came out, and I was like, I know y'all can't fight. There's no possible way y'all can fight.
I done seen them get right. I done seen.
I'm like, I wish one of y'all pull up on me, cause
look, J Rod said homegrown be sagging his jeans like the early 2000s. Now, like, I'm not gonna lie, in the early 2000s, I did used to sag my jeans. It was because I wanted to fit in. And when I say all of this, trust and believe. I'm not telling y'all no lies. I ain't gonna bullshit with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100% real, and I'm gonna give you a lot of times. I'm gonna give you stuff from my perspective, or I'm gonna try to give it, looking at it from the whole big picture. In the early 2000s, I was sagging my jeans because I wanted to like fit in with the other kids. The older I got, because like when I was growing up, my mom used to tell me all the time, like, why are you sagging your jeans? That's stupid. My dad used to tell me that's the prison mentality. That's what they used to do in prison, and let the other prisoners know that they open and with all of that. And I would hear it, and I'm just like, I hear you, but I gotta have my own experience. Like I gotta at least. No, when I say my own experience, I gotta, try to fit in with the rest of the kids.
Yeah.
So, like, I got a little bit older. and like the sagging didn't make sense to me anymore. Like it was too much effort and too much work to sag. Then it's just like have my pants up around my ass with a belt on my waist. Like the thought of a belt being lame, like quickly fleeted from my mind. But like that's like the evolution of growing up. Like sagging skinny jeans, I don't know about that.
Nah, they have to. I ain't gonna lie. Like
I'm lost at right
but
now.
listen, these kids is not getting their right size, man.
Ain't no such thing as right size and skinny jeans because they women pants.
No, man, I swear, man, I promise you, big
I'm
brother.
with you on that, homegirl. That's why.
Well, listen, I'm telling y'all, bro, I wear a pair of pants and they skinnies, but they not the skinny y'all talking about. When y'all talk about skinny, it's them skinny that's real skinny, and when dudes try to wear them, they barely go over their butt. When they walking around, you see their boxers.
Man, I see grown men in skinny jeans, and I can tell they blood type. I can see the veins in their legs just pumping.
Now, like, some people don't know how to do it.
All right. On that note, and that was funny, homegrown. We're gonna wrap it up, man. And call it a night on this one. Camo out, skinny jeans out. Jordan 14 Laney's dropping tomorrow. And Travis Scott's restocking in September.
Hey man, y'all want to see some skinnies? Come on over to Sneakerland, because I'm gonna wear skinnies the right way. I'm gonna make a video how to wear skinnies the right way.
So all thousands of his followers, if he ever pass out or if he ever get cut, y'all gonna know his blood type because you can see his veins pumping through his legs. Like.
And I'm protected. You feel me? So I gotta have room in my pants.
I'd like to thank your average sneaker guy, Homegrown Kicks, Jumpman, Eric, and Sneakerland for being here. Go sub up to them all.
Eric, man, we're gonna have to teach you. We'll have to give you a lesson in assertion because we can't just have your pretty face just sitting here, man.
Yeah,
we got to get some words from Jumpman Eric.
He was in the chat.
I need a microphone.
He come on, he just don't say a word.
Yeah, if you guys invest in some of these microphones, man.
I know. I need a microphone so bad, dude.
Yeah. But
yeah, check out Jumpman Eric, man. He got incredible shorts and incredible
like. Just dropped a reel, and my Spotty review will be dropping soon.
I'm about to subscribe to you right now, big bro.
Gotta do mine. I'll be lazy, man.
Is it just Jumpman Eric?
Instagram Jumpman Eric _ YouTube is just Jumpman Eric, and I'm the only one. Don't forget
to hit that sub button on the road to 10K for James.
Yeah,
go ahead and get it. Follow me. I'm dropping videos. Yeah, the vintage chair guy, aka Homegrown Kicks, but mostly Homegrown Kicks. If y'all start calling me that, I'm coming for you. Like I said in the beginning. We got your average sneaker guy up here, aka the mid guy. Chill, man. Throwing out those wacky ideas every week or every live. And we got Sneakerland, the young buck. You know, we still got the milk behind the ears, man, trying to school us in the young ways, man. You know, but he's always good, man. We appreciate all of y'all for coming up here, you know, throwing your ideas, bouncing back and forth. And, you know, like, we'll be back next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is that? 4 p.m. West Coast and whatever Pacific. You know, I always forget about the Pacific, man. You know, I'm sorry,
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back next Friday. Stay on the lookout for content from me and all the homies that are here on the panel tonight. We love you. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll catch you guys.
Safe, y'all.
I'm on.